paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories keeping babies alive. You're selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot and the goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
I'm sweating like a country pig. I'm gunning beers and taking swigs of ice cold Jack. We're at the track, it's racing day, we're getting smacked. I never really understood this NASCAR shit. I thought, how could I be impressed when cars go left? But then I went, baby, it's the best. The ladies here are fine as spring. They'll hop to a ride on that thing. There's beer and whiskey everywhere. There's smoke and rubber in the air. I'm gunning beers, I'm shooting Jack. We're here all day, 500 laps. And when they start them engines up, man, my heart, it starts to pump. Cause Lord, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. The beer and rubber, perfect mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit. It's not loud, we're in the crowd. We're watching cars go round and round. We're in the South, the USA. We fly that flag each goddamn day. And when it's time to watch a race, we crack a beer right on our face. We watch them cars go fast and left. This NASCAR shit's the fucking best. Cause Lord, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. I'm drunk as shit, I love this mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit. Oh, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. A dirty summer country mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit.
X. Persons under 18 will not be admitted.
In a world where a checkered flag is just the start, meet Ryan Wheeler, the would-be champ who seems to have run his last lap. But when a mysterious figure offers Ryan a dark bargain, promising the throne of speed, he strikes a deal with the devil that will make him ride and die. From ball-busting YouTube sensation and Arca Menard's NASCAR breakout racer Cody Dennison comes his first kick-ass comic creation. This won't be your average ride. It's a tale drenched in bone-chilling horror, soaked in violence, and wrapped around the curves of both the track and the sexiest women that'll make you forget the road ahead. Experience the race of a lifetime, or the damnation of your very soul. Will Ryan outrun his demons, or will he burn in the fiery pits of hell? Don't miss out. Get Cody across the finish line. Back Ride and Die on Indiegogo.
I have read a lot of books, and I think I'm a smart man here. However, there is one book I'm really excited about. It's one coming out soon, and it will blow you all away. The book is called Ride and Die. It's about some race car driver and some big titty demons. My good friend Cody Ake Camelot 331 wrote it, and it is amazing. You should all go back, get on Indiegogo, just like I have. Get on it. Doggone.
Hey, you. You're finally woke.
Are you guys aware that we almost see no titties in movies anymore? And we only see titties. Hey, anybody notice this? Yes, I love titties. Big old titties.
What's up, you big old bitches? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. It's a damn Wednesday on the Dead Show, the Dead Stream, the Dead Channel. I'm glad I don't care about those things anymore. They things used to bother me. When you're if you do YouTube for like a job, you'll notice that there's like these weird ebbs and flows, and sometimes they're like really drastic. And we're in one of those right now. Like I could release a video with evidence of a cure for cancer, and they'd be like, yeah, fuck them. But it's all good because we're hanging out. We got the OGs here as per usual. They're always here to help your boy out and hang out. And the most important thing of the day is Legal Vices hit 100,000 subs on YouTube, which means that his family can contact Google and go through that whole process. Now, a lot of people are really confused on this process, but the process is they can't like upload videos to the channel, right? You won't have that kind of access, but they can get like the plaque and all that stuff, you know? So that's really, really cool, really fun. Glad to see that happen. It's really, really cool to see the entire internet rally around it. That was really cool. So I've had a lot of fun watching that over the last couple of days and retweeting every damn thing I could possibly retweet to help it out because Twitter's different. So my Twitter is always blown up for some reason. But YouTube's kind of if it's on, it's on, if it's not, it's not, right? And we're on a very not period. Probably December used to be a pretty strong month from what I remember, but it kind of almost shifts like in a 11-month increment or a 10-month increment. So like it used to be October was the worst for me ever. And then October was one of my biggest months I've had in years. So I was like, oh, that's weird. That's very strange. It never happens. So it looks like my October has shifted to December now, which is fine. Got some awesome stuff to talk about very soon. Been having a really, really good time hanging out with the boys, and have had a pretty good couple days. You know, even with the extenuating circumstances around. Very rough 2 days because you know we lost Jeff, Legal Vices, which was very, very sudden, very, very, very sudden. And then my uncle passed away yesterday. Very sweet man. My dad was very distraught, and I can't. It's hard for me to see my dad like that. So not really looking forward to the funeral for that reason. But it is. I think I'm going to be going down there here in another day or so. But yeah, just one of those, man. December is that way. December is always that way. And that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. But we're here. I'm going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be great. Internet Hate Machine says, heard Nick kick April to the curb. I think that was like a long time ago, actually. I don't know if it's really even confirmed, but I mean, it's been a long time. It's a good thing. And I'm not necessarily saying like she's a bad person or anything. It's just, you know, I just think it was like one of those things that was throwing a wrench into a lot of progress. Just because your entire focus isn't where it may need to be. I don't know. I'm not part of the situation. I'm just speculating. But that's also what I heard. So get on it, doggone it. Make sure you guys like the stream. We're almost to 100 already. We're going to have a good ass show. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff and celebrating Jeff. Good ass dude. Made it to 100K. So kick ass to see him. I'm really happy about that. And also, we're going to talk about the drones. We're going to talk about a big heated discussion. What's up? The Rumble chat's freaking actually going. Hey, what's up, guys? Jury, Bulldozer. We're going to be talking about the drones, and we're going to be talking about, oh God, how am I forgetting? Oh, a big ass, basically a big ass drama fest online that I'm going to tackle and give my 2 cents on, and I'm tired of giving my 2 cents on it, but we're going to do it. This is how we're going to do it. Looks like we're doing it this way again. So, yeah. What's up, Marfin? Yeah, dude, it's been rough. I can't even imagine that, dude. I'm sorry about that. I got a key laying on my chest. I will probably in about 3 hours. My cat Sushi's fat as hell, and he's always on me. He's always on me. So, let's get into it, boys. Review Tech? No. Rage, you can only talk about Review Tech USA so much. It's just the same story over and over. Shut up, Reagan. It's the same story with Rich. He's like, oh, where's the receipts? Blah, blah. I didn't call you ugly or fat, blah, blah, blah. Like, no one gives a fuck. God. It's review tech drama is like 13-year-old girls fighting. And I'm over it, man. It was fun when it was like about kind of more serious stuff. But now it's all review tech stuff is all about, oh, you said I was fat. You said I was ugly. You said I had a tiny penis. No one cares. Holy shit. I'm 34 years old. God, what are y'all doing? Anyways, at any rate, we hit 100 likes. Get the hell on it, doggone it. I appreciate you guys for being so loving, so caring for your boy. Thank you. All right, so first things first, we got to hit Billy Hatcher's super chat because he's bitching. He's bitching. He wants me to talk to him. I'm glad the campaign hit 50K, and now Legal Vice has got 100K on this channel. We can hit 55K on this. What? I think the drone story is a distraction for the current spending bill that's about to be passed in Congress. Yeah, the spending bill is atrocious, and it always is atrocious. Every time there's a spending bill, it's pretty much filled with bullshit foreign aid and bullshit raises for everybody and bullshit. Just it's quite literally always surrounded by fluff that is just meant to enrich the people in power. And I have no idea how people support it ever on left or right. Left or right. I will never understand how people support these spending bills because it's always bullshit. It's like $1 million towards like like homeless and stuff, and then 100 billion towards foreign governments and whatnot. Thank you. That's how it always is. So yeah, I'm over it. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you, dude, for your $50 super chat. You are the GOAT. You're the man, the myth, the legend. I appreciate that, dude. Love you. Yeah, $2 million to study shrimp on a treadmill. Yeah, exactly, dude. And you know for a fact that the person organizing the study is related to this congressman or this speaker. It's always the same shit. They take 1% of it and they pocket the rest of it, and they never get investigated because guess what? They put stuff in the bill to give them immunity from getting investigated. Shocking, right? It's always the exact same shit. So thank you, Billy Hatcher. I love you. I appreciate you, dude. Only Jack says, rip Jeff. Glad we could celebrate him hitting 100K. Dude, I'm so glad. I'm so glad Jeff hit it. It happened so fast. I was actually, I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't expect it to happen like in 2 days. It was going faster and faster. I was like, damn, this is crazy. So I'm very happy about that. It doesn't bring our boy back. And that sucks, but it's really cool to see people rally behind a good man. And I appreciate everybody involved in it. I know there was people feuding in a chat somewhere about it, but I'm like, dude, I don't care. A lot of people jumped in to help, and that's awesome. Thank you, Only Jax. I appreciate you. Thank you, dude. So Jeff's the GOAT. Jeff's the man. We'll pull up his channel real quick so you guys can see the beautiful Jeff and how great he is. I have a really bad headache, guys, so bear with me. My headache is real bad right now, so I apologize if I am low energy, but I've had a rough day. I did the legs at the gym, so it is pretty brutal today. Pretty damn brutal. So at any rate, let's take a gander at this beautiful, beautiful man. One more time. Everybody clap. A round of applause for Jeff hitting 100,000 subs. Hell yeah. Thank you, everybody. I know all of you did it. I know you all helped, and everybody contributed. And even, with this tiny ass channel that's dead as hell now, I appreciate you guys so much. So thank you for helping out and giving your boy some love, because there's not a better person that deserved to hit this while he was alive. Right. So thank you guys. I really, really appreciate it. We got a lot to talk about today. Like a lot. So oof. Last Gamma, what's up, dude? A dead land toxin. YouTube will never be the same without Jeff. I agree, Alicia. What a great man. And I met him in real life several times. He's such a loving dude. Such a loving dude. Thank you, Alicia. A dead. Where'd you go, a dead? A deadly neurotoxin says 10 pull sold out. So that is like a random rumor that was posted and got a lot of traction on one post, and then everybody just started repeating it as if it was like a thing that happened. I've talked to people and no one knows. I've talked to people on the inside and no one has even heard of this. So I don't know. But at any rate, I don't own Timcast or Tim Pool, so it doesn't matter to me. you know, I'm sure he'll get some monies. So that's cool. So that's great. So at any rate, I mean, it's the same thing. What it was like 2 months ago, they said that Tim Pool was Russian now. So I never believe stuff until I hear it from the horse's mouth, right? So I'm mixed a lot. Well, congratulations, buddy. Anyway, sorry guys. Thank you. A Daily Neurotoxin on a Portal reference. I have not played Portal since the day that shit came out. I liked it, but it was one of those games where it's like the cube or the ball game. The sphere, like those, they're kind of like trippy puzzle games. I can't get into stuff. A game has to grab me hard. Very, very hard. Case in point, Bloodborne was the luckiest the game's ever got because I hated Bloodborne when I first played it. I played it for an entire afternoon, could not get anywhere. I was furious. And then I learned, I didn't play it for a whole week, came back, played it again, and realized I can go to the Hunter's Dream and get heals, like healing items. Bro, I played that game for 8 hours straight, and I played it every day, and then I platinumed it. So I'm really glad I gave it another chance because it became my favorite game of all time. So, and then I basically learned how From Software games work, and now From Software is easily my favorite studio. Easily. Everything they put out is gold. All right, anyways. So thank you guys for helping Jeff get to his beautiful, ginormous 100K goal. I'm very happy to see it. It makes my heart filled with joy, filled with absolute joy. So thank you guys for that. I love you. I appreciate you. A bit of an announcement here, real quick. Where is it? There it is. A bit of an announcement for you guys. I want you guys to check this out real quick, like. So the Simon Bisley, the Biz cover, is finally official. It is officially done. It's all hand drawn and everything, and it looks unbelievable. I know 100 of you have already got this. Do you ever game? I play iRacing sometimes, but I haven't really played anything else. I want to play Elden Ring, but I can never find the time. But Biz finished it. It is now fully colored. It is in all its glory. It's depicting a later part of the book. So make sure if you have not done it, go get it. It is currently up right now, featured. It's featured on the campaign. And here's our goal today for the book. Here's our goal for the book today. This is the goal. Here we go. Boom. The goal today is 350 backers. That's our goal, with a minimum of 10 if it's direct. Gabriel Knight, if you're in here, you son of a... minimum of 10, Gabriel. Come on now. So there you go. Thank you, I appreciate you. Frustrated user says, if I know this isn't a business, but if channel's dead, how is it be dead in viewership, not in revenue? Revenue stays the same. Revenue is not based in viewership on YouTube, and hasn't been in since 2019, I think. Basically, back in the day on YouTube, you had to get 10 million views a month to make it a career, maybe more. Now, when they added super chats and memberships, it made it kind of like a passive thing. So a small channel can make $100,000 a year if they, did their due diligence and had a good show, and they added a bunch of really supportive people behind them. Keep in mind, I have a very small channel. My viewership fluctuates from 200 viewers to 1,500. It's the weirdest channel in the world. I'll never understand it. But we are currently 25th in the world in super chats because we have such a supportive group of people. And I can only thank you guys for that. I don't deserve it. I'm a dumbass redneck dude from Alabama, struggling to race in NASCAR, struggling to put out a book, struggling to stream, doing everything I can to try to make it work and try to give you guys something that you'll be proud of me over. And sometimes it seems like it's just impossible. But at any rate, you guys keep me grounded, and I appreciate you guys. Love you. All right. So Juicy Booch. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. So that is that's our goal today, boys. 350 backers. Go get the Biz cover. It is fresh, it is new, and it is featured right now. on the campaign. Yeah, the campaign. Yeah. Thank you guys. I appreciate it so much. Get the hell on it. There's the link. I'm going to pin it to the top of the chat. Thank you guys. Go back it. Direct, contribute, do not tip, please, God. Why can't I pin stuff? Why can I never pin stuff on my own channel? I hate this. It's the same. It's always like this. I can't even click the chat. Hey, look, everything's bugged. Let me refresh. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. I just thought I got hacked. Uh-oh, fuck. Hold on. Oh, my God. My heart. Whew. Oh, I thought I got hacked again. Keep in mind, they may have put like a Trojan or something on my computer, and I don't know. It could happen again. I'm freaking terrified. If you guys saw that video, basically my channel got hacked, and all my passwords and phone numbers and everything, and my email address was changed from Belarus, the country Belarus. And luckily, I was sitting on my computer while it was happening, getting the notifications on Google. So I went into my account and disabled my Google account. And then I stopped everything and then started changing everything back. And it worked. So it all worked, man. So thank God for that. But anyways, you need to do a virus scan. Dude, I did that like literally as it was happening, man. Bro, I used to get on LimeWire and download porn. Okay. Trust me, I already got this covered. Okay. April Rain says, has anyone called you porn stash yet? Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's like my nickname, man. That's my nickname, man. All right. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Make sure you go back this bad boy. The biz cover is right here. You see it? It's right here. It says 1 claimed. There's over 100 claimed, but I hid the other one to put the new one up. So it's a new perk technically. So go back that. Give your boy some love. We got 350. That's the goal for Naked Snake. 350 backers. Go give it some love. If you want to direct contribute, you can do that as well by clicking. Oh, they changed the freaking app. They changed the website. Why? God, now you can't. How do you? Oh, God. Look at this. Look at this garbage. Wait, where's the direct contribute at? I don't know how any of this works anymore. I actually don't even see it on here. Well, maybe it's not on there anymore. I don't know, man. At any rate, pick your perk. Is that? Oh, there you go. Make a contribution right there. You just hit pick your perk. There you go. Pick your perk. All right, cool. Thank you. I guess they changed it or updated it. There you go, guys. Go give it some love. Give it some love. Give it some love. Oh my God. Give it some love. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. All right. Where am I? All right, let's look at these. Let's look at the drones, bro. And also, I got to tackle some drama. And I'm so tired of the drama, but we're going to attack it anyway. It's going to be fun. I got it pinned on my damn Twitter. Because everybody's arguing with me today. They're yelling at me. Everybody gets pissed because I point out stuff that I don't necessarily agree with, but I believe. Right? So the common misconception with, doing anything online is people just assume whatever you're trying to outline in your thoughts are 100% what you believe, but you're just trying to explain something, right? So at any rate, I had this conversation, and it's the most basic freaking conversation in the world. It is the most basic damn thing, and I don't know why people can't grasp it from just experience alone. Just experience alone. And I'm going to tell you what I mean before we get into the drones. I just want to talk about it for a second because I've been thinking about this. Where is it? That's funny. All right. God, I reply to so many things. I need to stop. Oof. I'm going to throw up. All right. Let me find it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Let me explain this and we'll go. You're cracking me up. What did I do, Rama? I didn't even say anything funny, Rama Llama. Don't dare think out loud. You ain't lying, dude. You ain't lying. All right, let me explain this real quick. So here we go. Boop, 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 boop. All right, first and foremost, we're going to go through this real quick. So here's this green text. I don't need to explain to you what a green text is. It says, be polite and obedient to women, instantly turns them off. Be aggressive and cruel to women, they fall in love with you. Okay? Let me explain why this is a thing, because no one seems to get it. And I commented on it and I have people yelling at me. And I feel like people that are reasonable understand, but they don't want to. And I don't really know why. And I want to give the disclaimer that I don't necessarily agree with these things, right? But at any rate, I see you, Rama. But that being said, so let me explain the thought process here. Okay. And it's based in subconscious biology. Keep in mind that people have existed for about 200K years, roughly, in our current intellectual form, right? 200K years is how long we've been around here. If we understand things about adaptation and evolution, whether you agree with those things or not, that's not enough time for anything to happen. Okay? I don't care if you give people cell phones and giant buildings and cars and shit. It doesn't change our biological subconscious. It doesn't. We are the same people. Now, can we grow and learn through other avenues? Yes, but that subconscious pull will always be there. And it's going to be there for another million years, likely. But people like to argue against it as some weird, like, oh, well, I know better. I'm not beholden to my biological subconscious. Yeah, that's why it's called a subconscious. But at any rate, fuck, Rama, you fucker. You got me thinking about it now. Here's the issue. And I want you to really listen to me in the chat before you yell at my ass. And I know women are going to disagree with me because they always do. And also dudes that are nice are going to agree with me because they always do as well. Or they disagree with me. They always do. Here's the thing. When you are obedient, you're giving gifts, you're giving compliments, you're love bombing, you're doing all these things that you think a woman wants. Letting her walk all over you is kind of the phrase, right? Because you can't be obedient, loving, overtly caring, and overtly emotionally connected if you're obedient. Goat Sartail, I subscribed yesterday. I love you, dude. So here's the thing. If you are that guy that is the nice guy, let's just say that. That's the nice guy, right? And you won't say no to the woman you're with, why would she think that you're going to do the opposite that you do to her to an outside threat? Keep in mind, we're talking from a subconscious level, right? A biological level. If you are, for lack of a better term, being like an effeminate kind of like beta guy, and I don't want to use those phrases, but I'm trying to paint a picture. Why would she expect you to do that when there's an outside threat? Biologically and subconsciously, right? Why would a tiny, frail woman want to date a tiny, frail guy who's scared of shit and won't say no to her? Because if a big dude walks up and he's like, I'm going to do some violence, she's not going to expect him to protect her. That seems to be very obvious to me. Now let's cover the other side of the coin. You now have a man who's strong-headed, strong-willed, will tell you no, will tell you, I don't agree with you. I'm done talking to you about this bullshit. You're not getting what you want. Right? A real human being, a real male, treating the woman like he would treat anyone else. Which, in my opinion, is, from my experience, that's what women like. They like to be treated like humans, in my opinion. That's what in my experience. Then, oh, okay, well, my guy, he says mean things sometimes. Sometimes he doesn't like me to go out. Sometimes he'll refuse to let me do this thing or this thing or this thing, or it's against the boundary in the relationship, right? She may dislike it when it's happening, but if there's an outside threat, she knows 1000% that guy will protect her and everything they have. Right? Subconsciously. Now, people are always confused. Why do women pick the asshole guy? Keep in mind, what they consider the asshole guy is just the real guy. That will be like like, no, we're not fucking doing that thing, and you can stop talking about it. Right? Instead of, oh yeah, baby, I'll do whatever you want. I'll drive, I'll do whatever you need. I'll give you whatever you need, blah, 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 blah. Correct? So subconsciously, this chick knows that her man will stand up to anybody if he stands up to her. But in the opposite, if he can't even stand up to her, why would he ever stand up to a threat? That is why the women go after the asshole. And to be fair, the asshole is usually just a genuine real guy. And real people don't just let everybody walk all over them. Right? That's why. The asshole guy is the real guy usually. Now, look, there's a lot of asshole dudes out there. And I can't even fathom why some women will go after a guy that has no job and he's like a drug abuser. But that's kind of like a outlier in my opinion. Right? That's the case. Every guy I've ever met that's in a long-term relationship and he's always able to get another girl whenever he sees fit, he treats them very real. He treats them like a human being, and he doesn't let them walk all over him. And they never have a problem getting women in their life. Whereas all these dudes that are like begging, they're begging for a crumb of vagina. Begging. I'll do anything. I love you. Please, I'll give you money, give you anything. That guy is not going to protect you in any situation or stand up for you, by the way. And if he does happen to stand up for you and he gets slapped once, that shit's gone. Oh, no more. No more. Right? So let me move on because I was laying the groundwork for that. So I responded, it's ingrained in biology. Being aggressive and telling a girl no subconsciously tells her that you would do that if another threat came in. The obedient guy who gives her everything she wants and doesn't set boundaries is the opposite. If he can't stand up to me, why would he stand up to a threat? That seems like the most sound logic in the world. Right? Do you agree? Does any of you agree? Okay. Now, obviously, there's extenuating circumstances around all these situations. But every time I have a mutual friend and he's the nice guy and he has a girlfriend and he's the nice guy in the relationship, she is always so mean to him. Like in public, in front of everybody at like get-togethers. I shit you not. I've went to like a friend's get-together and their like girlfriend or fiance or wife are viciously mean to them in front of everybody. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But they're nice to everybody else, but they're viciously mean to the guy. Yeah, it's pretty obvious what's going on here, right? And I don't think those kind of relationships can last because that girl immediately, if a dude stands up to her with his giant chest out and he's like, get out of my way, bitch, it's over. She'll forget about her dude immediately. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying there's a reason why women go after dudes that other guys consider assholes. Oh, he won't take you to your favorite restaurant every day. Oh, he won't give you gifts. Oh, he won't give you that new car you want. Oh, he won't let you do this. Man, he sounds like an asshole. No, he's just being a real person. Right? So, of course, people are calling me delusional. And it's quite literally a fact in every human behavior study ever recorded. It always comes back to this. Right? It always does. But nobody ever wants to believe it. And I don't understand. And look, I don't even consider myself the asshole guy, nor the nice guy. I just treat people how I treat people. I treat men and women in my life relatively the same. Now, obviously, if I'm in a relationship with a woman, I'm definitely more lenient on that person. But I don't, like, if they say something I disagree with them, I disagree with that entirely. And let me tell you why. I don't lie and change my belief structures and everything I believe to match hers just so she'll have sex with me. It doesn't work because that may work for a short period of time, but it will lead to resentment and lead her into the arms of a giant ass dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's always been insane to me. And people act so ignorant about it. Like so ignorant about it. And like I said, I don't necessarily overtly agree with being an asshole, but still, there's a lot of truth there, right? But at any rate, it leads me into another thing, kind of. It leads me into another thing, kind of. So check this out. This is gonna piss off everybody. All right, I think most of you probably agree with this take right here, but this is gonna piss off everybody. So the next take. So I don't expect to get any backers on my book today because this is gonna piss everybody off. So I apologize in advance, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it anyway, man. Where is it at? Time to get roasted. Where is it at? Here we go. Here we go. YouTube crashes like about 35 times a stream now, which is fun. I really enjoy that. It's really cool. I love it. By the way, boys. By the way. Wait. By the way, boys. This one's going to piss you off. I apologize. I pissed off all the women in the chat already because women don't like to admit this. And it's fine. I don't see a problem with women being like, yeah, I like a guy that's like real. They're always like, no, I love nice guys. I'm like, why are you not with one? I don't know. Every time. What do you mean? We're 16 backers away from goal. Don't forget, go back to new biz cover right here. Go give it some love. That's the goal for Naked Snake and or the super chats as well. Both of them. So we're a 10th of the way there and or 16 backers away. So go back my book. We just hit 50K. Let's hit the road to 60. I appreciate you guys. All right, so let's go back and let's get everybody in the chat pissed at me now, because everybody in the chat's gonna get pissed at me. I'm sorry, it just always happens. It always happens this way. But let's go ahead and get in deep into the sauce. Okay, you can already see what's on the screen, right? All right, so. This person says, when women say they like dad bods, they're lying because this is what they think a dad bod is. This is what a dad bod is, by the way. Men do not get to decide what a dad bod is. Women do. What's up, Alex Moore? Women decide what a dad bod is, not men. Okay? And I'll never understand why this is so hard to grasp. Look, the reason it got so much traction is because out of shape men and fat dudes were like, oh, wait, you mean I'm sexy? No. When they hear dad bod, they immediately think of out of shape person. That's what men think of, right? Men think, oh, you mean like somebody fat? No. That's actually not what women are referring to when they go over dad bod. Okay. Yeah, Carrie, I said I've talked about this before. So when a woman says, I like dad bods, it means they like a jacked dude that is not absolutely shredded. The phrase was coined and made really, really popular 10, 20 years ago or 15 years ago when Daniel Craig, the paparazzi, got pictures of him at the beach. And he looked like he had a lot of muscle and he didn't have abs, right? He looked like a big dude, you know? And that's where the popularization of dad bod came from in social media and like any kind of media, right? And that is how it entered women's minds. When they talk about, man, I love Jason Momoa's dad bod, they're talking about that picture where he looks like a Greek god. When they talk about Zac Efron's dad bod, they're talking about when he's 205 pounds of solid rock, but he's 14% body fat. That's what a dad bod is. But men, for some reason, I guess, want to skirt accountability, right? And they'll be like, oh, so when you say dad bod, that means fat guy. So I don't have to get into shape now. Right? That's what men, they'll use that phrase as a reason that they don't ever have to take care of their body because, oh, well, I have a dad bod, so I'm still sexy to some women. No, not at all. That is not what they mean. Women hold the value in describing what the definition means, not men. Men don't get to determine if men are attractive. Women do, generally speaking. I'm not speaking about outliers of people that are interested in men or blah, 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 or maybe gay. That's not fucking the point. Even though gay men also would approve of this probably. But still, that's neither here nor there, damn you. This is literally what a dad bod is. And dude, I have people so pissed off on Twitter at me today about this. Because I'm like, yeah, this is what a dad bod always has been. But men for some reason took the literal words in the phrase dad bod and were like, oh, that means like a father, like my father. My father was fat. Therefore, that means fat. No, it means daddy. Daddy. That's what it means. Daddy body. Daddy. When a woman's like, oh, that dude's a daddy right there. That means he's a giant older man that is built like a freaking a house. But if you go into this chat, I got freaking ratioed to hell and back. If you go if you go into the recent replies, every single dude is coping so hard. They're like, nah, bro. Nah, I have a dad bod. I know what a dad bod is. I'm like, you don't get to determine it. Women do. Women get to determine what a dad bod is, not men. Right? It's like when women say I'm curvy and men are like, no, you're not, bitch. No. You can say you are, but you're not. You're 400 pounds. Right? Because men get to determine it. Ooh. To be fair to men, they're logical, and if you didn't know, that's what you would logically think. 100% lesser logic, which is ironic with your name. That's what you would think. You would think that is the case, but you have to understand what it actually means in social media, right? When women say dad bod, they mean a jacked, attractive man that it doesn't have 7% body fat. That's what a dad bod is. Now, what you may consider a dad bod, like what Billy Hatcher, for example, hypothetically, what he considers a dad bod, if he looks in the mirror and he's like, I look awful. I have a dad bod. He doesn't get to determine what women think a dad bod is. Women do. And I guarantee you 99% of women, when they talk about a dad bod, they're talking about a jacked dude. They're not talking about a obese man. And how men can rationalize that after being given a reasonable definition blows my ass away. Like, men are still arguing in this thread that obese men have dad bods. And I'm like, are you insane? There are not women out there saying, oh yeah, I'm into the obese dudes. Like, in mass, you will hear almost every woman say they're into dad bods. Like, almost every woman says they're into dad bods, right? And it's because they're talking about this. This looks great. When I'm in my off season and my shoulders and arms and chest are massive and I'm rocking the dad bod, women like that. 100%. Women do not find something that takes no work attractive. Everybody finds something attractive that takes work, right? So if they see a guy that works out 6 days a week and lifts really heavy and looks like this, that's still work. That's still represented in your outward appearance. If you sit on the couch gooning and eating ice cream and you're a fat dude and you do nothing at all, that's not attractive, right? It should be very obvious, but I'm getting cooked on this thread today. Cooked, I tell you. Speaking of getting cooked, we got Jenny with a red boy. Jenny, baby back ribs, yeah. Love you, Cody. Looking good. Just keep it real. It's okay. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for your red boy, Jenny. I appreciate you so much. You're so good to your boy. Love you. I appreciate you getting us a third of the way to Naked Snake. Don't forget to back, ride, and die, boys. We have to catch Cecil, and we're so close. So close. The Biz cover has just launched. Go get you the Biz cover and get you the 3-pack of tumblers or the single tumbler if you have not. Go get you the shirt. Every little bit helps out on the racing traveling expense next year because it's going to be expensive. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jenny. I love you. Thank you. Jenny's so good to me. See, Jenny thinks I'm sexy, unlike you, and smart, too. Squid says dad bods have always been a jack dude who isn't competition bodybuilder shredded. Thank construction worker. 100%. It shouldn't be that hard, right? You can find a man's voice attractive that doesn't take work. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, you can find his hands attractive from genetics. I mean, like an outward appearance of body, right? Or he's driving a Ferrari, so you know he does something in life that is important to somebody where he makes a lot of money. Unless it's, what's the word? Family money. It's like hard to decipher. You can kind of decipher based on their attitude, though. Thank you, Squid. If you talk to them and they're an asshole, like a legit, like dumb little kid asshole, you're like, oh, okay, this is family money. Thank you, Squid. Love you. I love you, Squid. What's up, Misty? Or Miss L? How you doing, baby? Yes. Yeah. Is that it? That might be what I'm meaning. So people were this was like several years ago, right? And this is where the phrase dad bod comes. I remember it. I was on the internet and I remember seeing the phrase dad bod and women going crazy over it. And then all these fat dudes that do nothing at all with their life, which is fine. Do what you want. That's fine with me. I don't care. But still, like, there's all these guys that are out of shape, and they adopted that phrase as their body type to include themselves in an attractive pool that they don't exist in, right? And that's fine, but that's not going to get you laid, man. You can say you have a dad bod all day, and women like dad bods. They don't. Okay. Now, granted, to be fair, there are some women out there, a small percentage of women that like fat dudes. Sure. Those are outliers, right? Most men like attractive women. There are some men out there that like fat women, like really, really fat women. That's the outlier, right? So, thank you, Mr. L. Mr. L. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. But, dude, let's see the cope. The cope. So I'm getting ratio to shitting back, by the way. Well, actually, I'm not getting ratio, but I might as well be. So I said fat dudes always get furious at these posts. Newsflash, women determine what a dad bod is, not men. So yes, that is what women mean. Not you, Daryl. Not you, Daryl. Not you. I'm sorry, Daryl. It was not you. The women are not into you, man. I'm sorry. Sati Production says it's all subjective. Sure. But there should be a little bit of standard for both men and women. Being healthy, not fit, not bodybuilder, just healthy. Sure. Yeah. 100%. I agree. Now, the Sati, think about this for a moment. In the 20s or 50s even, there was not really many fat people. Everybody was generally thin, generally active because you had to be, right? Who was the outliers back then? The outliers were people that had genetic traits, typically attractive, and also were in hyper shape. Women still found them more attractive, right? When you saw actors from the 50s or 60s or 70s or 80s even, and they have suave hair and great jawlines and like a little bit of abs, they're still in great shape. They're still at the top end of attractiveness, right? The scale has gotten way larger now, right? The scale is off the charts, no pun intended. Now, the amount of people that are typically attractive are so small, and you wouldn't think it is. Now, Gen Z is bringing this back. Gen Z is the most active in like gym culture since like Gen X right now. Millennials got sucked into that. I'm a special fruitcake, like, thought process, and now none of them take accountability for their lives. I'm a millennial. The issue is I don't know what happened when we were growing up, but somehow we got this thought process that we don't have to work for anything, and we need to focus on mental health. And I don't know. I think just millennials were the most narcissistic generation. I am also a millennial, right? I was told that I was special, the greatest thing since sliced bread when I was growing up, So I think generally speaking, that's where it kind of was born out of. I agree, Dragon Warrior, but again, I'm speaking in generalizations, not outliers, right? Squid says fat dudes don't understand the difference between a beer belly and a boogie. Yeah, 100%. And look, maybe you have a tiny beer belly, but you're a construction worker. You're still in that realm, right? There's dudes out there that look like Boogie that think they have dad bods because of this shit, right? Thank you, Squid. Rain Nation, Momoa dad bod, give me babies. I'm the same way. Nick Ricada dad bod, gross. Using the wrong words. Dad bods were always gross. Dad bods were always gross, who usually hitting on his teen's daughter friends. Well, I think that's just dads, right? Creepy dads or creepy uncles, right? Creepy uncles. 215 is the heaviest dad bod. Yeah, 215 at 6'2" would be the heaviest dad bod. Thank you, Rain Nation. Ben Ryder says, I'm a millennial, but thanks to my dad, it didn't affect me. Yeah, same. I grew up in a trailer park with a very harsh, very accountability driven, and very loving father. My father covered every base. He covered the beat the hell out of me base, teach me lessons base, teach me how to work on car base, teach me life lessons base, and also like support me in everything I do base. So my dad covered all of it. Billy Hatcher said, did you see the stupid flat earth shit earlier today? It was hilarious. How one of them went to Antarctica and discovered there's no ice wall. That's, dude, I don't believe flat earthers actually believe it. I don't think there's any, unless they're like legitimately schizo, you know. Thank you, Billy. I love you. Thank you, Billy. How you doing, Richard, by the way? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're coming to Daytona, Richard. We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun, Richard. We got another backer. We got another backer on the book. We're at 335 now, boys. 15 away from the stream goal. Go give it a love. Get you the new biz cover. Get you a shirt. Get you a tumbly. Get you the black and white ones that have been doing really well. The 3-pack. Get them. Get them. Look at all these things. Oh, my God. Look at them. Look at them. Get them. Get them now. Go help your boy out. It supports your boy a lot. Helps me in everything I'm doing next year as far as racing. And also supports fulfillment. So get on it, doggone it. Thank you, guys. All right. Rain Nation says you're still using the wrong words. Aggressive versus protective, for example. Aggressive versus protective. Are you talking about the previous thing now? I'm talking about simple biology. Like subconscious biology. When men use the word or the phrase nice guy, what they mean is they aim to please as a way to occur a sexual relationship. It's not genuine. That's what I mean by that. And when somebody's being not genuine and they're generally afraid of standing up to you as a woman, they will never do that as an outside threat, ever. Right? And on the opposite end of the spectrum, the aggressive man, who I think aggressive is the wrong word too. I didn't use the word aggressive, but they did in the post. But I'm saying like a guy that will tell you no and stand up to you. That kind of guy, a 100% will stand up to other people that are threatening you as well, which is why subconsciously women choose men like that, right? There's a reason why women don't en masse choose not like nice little frail, goofy, like little like nice dudes. Because A, it's not exciting because your relationship's going to be boring as hell because strife and conflict build relationships. They just do. It's like turning on a video game and rolling the credits immediately, right? Versus, you're going to have disagreements. And do you want the guy to be like, oh, I'm sorry every time? No. You're going to want him to be like, no, you're wrong. And let me explain why you're wrong. And they might not be right, but they still will voice their concern, right? And a man that is in that situation where he's fighting with his chick, you know what I'm saying? And they get in a spat and they don't talk to each other for a couple hours. Then he comes back and he's like, look, I may have been wrong. Let's talk it out and let's, squash this. That's a strong man. Right? That's my opinion. It's not very black and white, but I think there's personality types, right? And there's a reason why one personality type is almost never picked over the other, right? Lisa Kenyon. Regarding men liking fat women, my brother-in-law is a chubby chaser for real. His first wife was thin when he got married. 5 years later, she was fat. Second wife started thin. 6 years on, she's huge. Well, that's just relationships. A lot of people, Lisa, don't actually know how to eat correctly. But that's another thing entirely. One of my cousins is like that. One of my cousins only likes women that are 300 pounds. It does exist, for sure. But it's an outlier, like I said. Confidence, morals, and conflict resolution is everything. Ooh, CT Productions over here cooking, bro. He's cooking. Cooking. All right, go pick up the book, boys. Go pick up my book. Get on it, doggone it. I'm shilling it. I'm shilling it hard. We got to pass Cecil. That's my goal. All right. So anyways, this is what I said. I said Project H says, I guarantee you none of their fathers look like this. And again, people conflate the word dad and dad bod with father. And that's not what it means. It doesn't mean father. It means daddy. Like, ooh, daddy, shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what that means. Daddy. When they say dad bod, it means daddy bod. Daddy. Ooh. It doesn't mean father. And like you said in the chat, men are analytical, right? Men choose like to logically look at a situation. But you have to you understand the nuance in the terminology being used here. What's up, Ashley? How you doing, baby? What's a spicy stream? How you doing, Ashley? You know what I'm saying? So just because they say dad doesn't mean father. It means daddy. And I responded, I'm like, daddy and father are not the same thing. A phrase doesn't mean the literal words involved. Dudes just use it as a reason to not they take care of their body, right? And I did get ratioed here. It says that body of a guy that spends 2 hours in gym regularly but has a cheat day where he ate an entire pizza last week. That's absolutely not a dad bod. Keep in mind, this person is using their definition of a dad bod, not what women think it is or use it as. The most important question here is whose definition of dad bod means more? Which one holds more weight? No pun intended. Does a woman's definition of a dad bod hold more weight than a man's? I think that's a very easy question to answer. I feel like that's a very easy question to answer. This guy then responds to me saying, your definition will never matter until you hold the value of having it. Right? And then he just says that the internet needs to be studied because everybody's so stupid, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't really comment any further on the actual argument at hand, just gets angry. And again, it's you'll never see a guy that's in shape defend this position. The only people that ever defend the dad bod is a fat guy position are fat dudes. Ever. And women, because women use it a lot as a means to be inclusive. Women enjoy being inclusive. Women are nurturing. Women care about people. Men care about things. This is the most common phrase used in the last 30 years, probably. Right? So a woman will tell a guy that's out of shape, oh, I like guys that are not muscular and buff. But they won't date you. They'll tell you that, though. You know how many times I have heard women say they're not into buff guys before they came over to my house and freaking jumped on top of me because of Tinder and were rubbing all over my abs and shit? Your words say one thing, but your actions say another, right? Beep, beep, beep. Rain Nation says, never in my life have I or another woman I know used dad bod in a ooh, daddy. We always thought dad bod was an out of shape man who gave up looking for his family. That's what a lot of guys, see it as. But when you say, let's see, I'm 4'8". What do you mean 4'8", Bazoo? When you see women say, I love men that have dad bods like Jason Momoa, do you think that's what they're talking about? Right? That's what I used to think, Rain Nation. I 100% used to think that until recently. I 100% thought that same shit until very recently. Right? Until probably a year ago, I don't know. I don't remember when I started seeing all these girls that were saying they loved like Jason Momoa's dad bod and Daniel Craig's dad bod and Zac Efron's dad bod. And I was like, what? These dudes are all jacked. And then I came to the realization that that's what women meant. So I asked women in my own life. I asked women personally, right? I was like, interesting. I would ask women, what do you consider a dad bod? And they would be like, oh, I don't know. And I would be like, all right, well, here, let me show you two different pictures. Would you consider this a dad bod? And it would just be a guy with like a gut and like no shoulders or no chest definition, just a gut. Like kind of like a fat guy. Not overtly fat, just kind of like a fat guy, like 220 pounds, 5'10", right? And they're like, no, it's not, no. And I'm like, okay, what about this? And I'd scroll over to Jason Momoa, just looking big and jacked. And they're like, oh yeah, that for sure. And I'm like, yeah, see, every girl answers the exact same. because it's what you find attractive. There's a reason why the vast majority of women on the internet say dad bods are attractive. It's because they're not talking about you, Billy. I'm sorry. God damn it. Thank you, April. I already read it. I love you. Thank you, April, for keeping the conversation going. I appreciate you. I love you. Rain Nation. By the way, we're halfway to Naked Snake on the super chat goal already. I don't understand. That's crazy. Billy says I don't care. Yeah, whatever, Billy. I know you care. Don't act like you don't care. Don't act like let me roast you a little, Billy. Let me roast you a little. Where am I? Fuck. All right. Equivalent to a MILF, gotta be hot. Otherwise, not a MILF. Yeah, Brett Meyer. Brett Meyer on Rumble brings up a great point. A MILF is like a extremely hot woman that has children. It's not just a woman that has children, right? Oh. Wait, Saiti, what'd you say? If women only have a chance with an overweight guy in their circle, or if they truly don't care about appearance, which is possible, or if they have low self-esteem, then they will go for him. 100%, yeah. But if they get a chance to go with a guy in shape, it doesn't matter what the hell they say. They're going for the dude in shape. Okay, so this is one of the uncomfortable truths, and I don't want to dig too deep into this because it always pisses everybody off. Yeah, there are women out there that will totally say they're into fat guys. And that's fair. But it's because their husband or fiance or boyfriend's fat. And that's the only reason they say it. And the second that an attractive dude, when they're on vacation in Peru, an attractive dude that has abs is like hanging out with them, they melt. And they're dipping their toe in a little. Right? Yeah. Rain Nation says, when I met you online, I was a MILF. Now I'm a GILF. You better read what I said before. Wait, what the hell did you say before? What the hell? All right, the chat be moving. Give me a free read. I already got that. Well, good thing I paid for it. Oh my God, where is it? I don't see nothing else, Rain Nation. Damn you. I don't know. I can't find it. I went back a long way. It's just a biological reality. And there's nothing to be ashamed of, man. There's nothing to be ashamed of admitting that, oh, yeah, it's a biological reality. People like attractive people, but everybody likes to be a contrarian, especially when their significant other occupies that realm. Right? Right? Oh, yeah, sure. If I was married and my wife gained 30, 40 pounds and she's a little thick, you know what I'm saying? I'd still be like, I love you. You look great. You're beautiful. Right? But I'm not going to lie and be like, oh, yeah, I wouldn't want to bang a freaking super unbelievably in shape hot girl. What? Of course I would. What are you talking about? God, thank you. Seems pretty easy to figure out. Hey, guys, check this out. You're talking to stupid women who have daddy issues. The first dad bod in written word I remember was Val Kilmer when he was fat. Ooh. Stupid women. Well, I mean, I would almost agree that generally speaking, women are probably dumb, but also guys are probably dumb generally speaking. Like the majority, right? But I don't necessarily believe that the vast majority of women don't find guys in shape attractive. That sounds insane to me. That's like the, oh, I'm different. I'm not like other girls thing that all girls do, right? Like every woman does the, oh, I'm not like other girls. I'm actually into gross guys that are fat. And then I take my shirt off and they're like, and I'm like, oh, yeah, shocking. You're not into fat guys anymore. Weird how that worked. You're different. Imagine women being wrong and sticking to their point regard. Oh, Twigs! You're killing me over here, man. What's up, Steph? How you doing, baby? Steph's here. Now that's a beautiful damn woman right there. She changed her picture to a cartoon version of her face, but her normal face is even better. Thank you. I am definitely not a romantic. That is not a me thing, dude. I think flower petals and candles are. It may just be me, and I could totally admit to that. But I also, my opinion on that kind of thing is, it's disingenuous and fake. Like to build all these cutesy things to impress a girl, like on an anniversary. other than just taking her out to a nice restaurant and like paying for it and like having a good time, right? Because I don't know. If you wouldn't actually like, if a man wouldn't actually like genuinely enjoy it, it's fake, right? That's just my opinion. Okay. Hey, keep in mind my ex-wife left me, so I may not be right. I can attest to that. Okay. Oh my gosh, my nose is itching. It's like a nerve. It's like pinched or something. I wouldn't pay for food. I'm cheap. Yeah, Billy. Well, that's fine. You give all your money to me, and that's better. That's better than spending it on women. I'm gonna take a bite of my chicken wrap, and then I'm going to I'm gonna buy the chicken. I'm gonna buy a chicken of my ass wrap, and then we're gonna play this video. I want you guys to see this. The drones. I'm so hungry. It hurts. So I'm sure you guys have been following it, but we're gonna pull it up anyway. So, oh shit, it's like loud. So these drones 100% look autonomous. Is that the word? Hey, look, I'm from Alabama. Okay, they 100% look autonomous. How? Sorry, guys, I haven't eaten today because I'm stupid. I've had like 300 calories all day. I've been stressed out, man. And of course, the first bite about my lip, of course. You ever do that? You're like super hungry and you finally bite something and then you bite your lip immediately. You're like, what the fuck? You know? Y'all ready for Santa? Snafu. You bit your chicken in a wrap. Jack off, I was dating, kept flirting with his coworker. I had enough and wrote a song about it. Well, good. Resignation. What are you talking about, Lisa? Who are you resigning? Oh. You ready for a Superman trailer? Hell yeah. Oh, it's so good. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry, guys. You should add a perk of a signed headshot pic. The cutout mouth hole on the one I made is starting to hurt. Wow. We're 15 backers away from the goal, by the way. Go back to book. We just added a new cover. It's the same one, but it's finished. Biz cover. Go back. We're 15 away from goal today. Richard says you should. Yeah, I already read it. Love you, Richard. Thank you, dude. All right, let's play this video. Sorry, I was too busy botting shit. Mute myself. Wow. I talked about this yesterday. One of my friends. People are like, I don't know what this is to distract from. Probably, like you said earlier, the spending bill. But this is asinine. This is asinine to me. News pundits and our own government is pretending like we don't know what it is. Dude, fuck off. Fuck off. I have no time for this idiocy. Idiocracy. What is it called? It is our own government. Do you actually believe for a single moment there's going to be thousands of drones flying over every densely populated city in the U.S.? And the U.S. government's going to be like, we don't know what it is, and we're going to ignore it. What? What? Oh, yeah, maybe it's a foreign government who means harm. We're just going to ignore it. No, it's our own government. And if that's not the case and we're not shooting these down, we're easily the weakest nation on the face of the earth. If this was actually a foreign government doing this and we're just letting it happen, we deserve everything that happens as a result, in my opinion. There are people in their own front yard shooting these bitches down right now. And they should. And you guarantee you the FBI is going to show up. The drones are lucky they're not in gun friendly. There was a guy in New Jersey shooting these shits with AR-15s the other day. That should do me for a little while. I just needed to buy something, guys. Literally no caloric intake today. Thank you, Ray Nation. I love you. Thank you for hanging out. Christian says that video is fake. This video is fake? Twigs, how do you know? Huh? How do you know, Twigs? You trolling me? Huh, Twigs? Huh? What's up, D? What? How you doing, buddy? You trolling? Booger, sugar, salt, rods. Oh my god. How many calories you shooting for a day? 1,600. Not even gonna get close today. I just stressed out, man. Stressed out. Oh, the guy shooting a video is fake. Okay, cool. So I'm in the process right now, and I can't talk about it in depth. One or two you kind of know about it. I can't talk about it in depth, but I have something really big that you're going to hear about probably in the next couple of days. And it's going to shake the foundations of your ass. But that's going on right now for me, so I got to wait. I got to wait before I talk about it. So I have not slept. I slept like 4 hours yesterday. I just it's hard to function right now. So yeah, I gotta I'm just really worn out. It's so hard to stream, and I know that sounds dumb. It's hard to stream, and it's just hard, man. Would you say today was a cheat day? No. What do you mean, mixed? Do you know what a cheat day is, mixed? You know what a cheat day is, mixed? I've had about 500 calories today, maybe. And I'll eat some egg whites when I get off the stream. That'll put me at 800, maybe. And then a protein bar put me at 1,100. Yeah. So I'll have about 1,100 today. That just means I'm going harder, McStella. Donna thought the one black and white copy needed love. Not sure what's going on with next week. You bring it to a race and I sign it and draw hearts on it. Oh, by the way. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely behind doing the opposite of stress eating. I'm doing the opposite of stress eating, yeah. Thank you, Donna. So by the way, Donna just gave the news that we got another backer. 336. We're 14 from gold. Donna, big shout out to Donna. You beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beast. Love you. Thank you, Donna. You're so good to me. I really appreciate all the love you give me every stream, even in real life. In real life. Can't wait to see you next year. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, a cheat meal would be me eating French fries, man, or Taco Bell or some shit. Not being under my caloric intake. Clean. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I need to do better. I did leg day today too, which is hilarious. Doing leg day on a low caloric intake day is insane. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, this is such a good point, dude. Look at this. Chuck Schumer says, amid the drone sightings this week, I'll move for the Senate to pass legislation giving local officials the tools and authorities necessary to act quickly in lockstep with government agency. And Vote Republican guy says, isn't it convenient that there's always a bill ready to be passed to take advantage of a random wink situation that popped up out of nowhere that we know nothing about? Our whole government is horrendously corrupt. And it's so obvious. God, my nose is running. I ate a little bit of hot sauce. Jeffrey, great to be back. Sorry, I've been distant. Pumped to watch you race in Michigan, hopefully. Sorry if you've addressed that. Already trucks next year. I haven't announced what I'm doing next year yet. I'm racing at Daytona, obviously, and ARCA, obviously. That's already been announced. But, yeah, I'll announce it in the next couple of days what I'm doing. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you. You'll know. What's up, X-Wing? How you doing, buddy? How's my boy doing? Hope you're doing well, man. It's like the spending bills. Isn't it always very convenient how there's a spending bill that comes out of nowhere? Right? There's always a spending bill that comes out of nowhere because the government might have to face being shut down, right? And that spending bill just so happens to have a $100,000 salary increase for every single person in power. Wow, it's crazy, right? Crazy. Can't believe it. Interesting how that always happens. I love it. I've always loved that. I think it's really cute. Really, really cute. And then you have dumbass commentators on both sides that are like, your side's bad. They're the same guy with tiny differences, in my opinion. There's like probably 2 or 3 politicians out of the thousands that are actually not corrupt as fuck. And they'll never get a lot of power because they'll just get freaking Clintoned for sure. For damn sure. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the fact that people are okay with CEOs getting killed, but not okay with Joseph Rosenbaum getting killed. Right? You ever notice that? Very weird. Vigilante justice is totally fine if you are killing innocent people. But if you defend yourself from a guy that was convicted 5 times of raping a small child under the age of 11, totally can't do that. That's vigilante justice is a no-go. And you're a murderer now. Right? None of these people believe anything. They have no morals. They don't believe anything. They just believe whatever their side tells them to believe. It's sad. Lame. It's very sad. Rosenbaum was stressed. Yeah, that dude. How is that dude walking out on the street? I'll never understand the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. Oh, Kyle came over there with a gun. Okay. That Rosenbaum guy didn't deserve to die, Jojo. I'm like, you do realize he forcefully raped 5 small children, maybe more, but he was convicted of 5. Oh, that doesn't matter. Conveniently ignore that part. It's gross. Like, you could just say that Rittenhouse was wrong, but you could also say, but at least he killed that guy. Why is that not a dangerous, like, why is that not a normal opinion to have, right? You ever think about that? That seems like a reasonable opinion, right? Oh, I don't agree with what Kyle Rittenhouse did, but at least he got that guy. That's you covering both sides. But no, they just violently defend the guy for some reason. He was actually a good guy. What? Hold on. I can't do this anymore. All right. Very silly. All right. I turned off the Twitter because I can't scroll on Twitter because you'll just get arrested. Oh, yeah. The drones are just hobbyist models. Let's see, drone being classified. We're being lied to. Yeah, of course. Look at this beautiful drone. Am I on the page anymore? I think they look cool. That one's really high up though. Look how high this thing is. That's a high ass drone. That thing's up there, man. That thing is in the sky, dude. Wow. Insane. Yeah, check it out. I agree. I don't agree with anything. I don't agree with anything, man. There are some politicians out there that are saying some stuff that people have been waiting for a long time, but we don't know. It's yet to be seen if anything will actually happen. I doubt it. Like, for example, abolishing the IRS. Politicians have been kind of talking about that lately. A handful of them. I doubt you'll ever see that in our lifetimes. You think they're actually going to stop like that free, delicious money? No, I doubt it. But think about our roads and schools. Our roads and schools, bro. Where 0.5% of your federal taxes go towards. The rest go to foreign governments. Enjoy. Oh, bro, our schools, bro. Listening to people defend taxes makes my blood boil. Like boil. Have you ever actually paid into taxes? Oh, you haven't. That's interesting. I'm so surprised, actually. Wait till we find out who was at the D parties. We will never find that out. We will never find out who was at Diddy parties, and we will never find out who was at the Epstein Island. Those things will never, ever be found out. They will never, ever be released. Too many people in power. Too many people in power, boys. Sorry. Anthony Cumia says, hey, what's up, dude? Gotcha Sen says 2 for the Goomba. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, Gotcha Son. Appreciate you, dude. 15 backers away from goal and 2:45 until Naked Snake. All right. So Anthony Acumia says, if I can ever pull it up. Oof. I believe the drone psyop was for the powers that be to see how long it would take for the population to become disinterested in an event that most people would have previously thought would be earth-shattering. UFOs all over the country with absolutely no information or explanation from the government. The results, in a couple of weeks, poof, it's old news. It gives the people in charge a great example of how long the citizenry will continue to question things if we don't get answers. Apparently, not that long. That's a very, 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 very good logic. Very good reasoning. Make sure you guys like the stream, by the way. Very good reasoning there. I agree with that. Did LeBron take time off from the NBA because he's trying to stop his Diddy tape from getting leaked? I don't think that'll ever happen. What's up, Peaches? I don't think you'll ever see a single name from that. Unless there's, like, the evidence is a little too overwhelming, right? Like, people in the behind the scenes, you'll never hear about any of those people. I mean, look at look at Hunter Biden. That's a great example. Hunter Biden's a fantastic example of people not really giving a fuck, right? So if you were on Twitter yesterday or the day before, like every single like DNC account they were taking pictures with Hunter Biden, and like the caption was like, he's the greatest man I ever met. He's such a nice guy. He's such an incredible human being. Remember that 2 days ago? Harry Sison, Brooklyn Dad, or whatever. All these DNC accounts were taking pictures with Hunter Biden talking about how great of a person he is. There are literal videos and screenshots of him with like 11-year-old Malaysian kids with towels on behind him. This dude actively engaged in like statutory grape times with probably hundreds of children. And no one cares. No one cares. They take pictures with him and talk about how great he is. No one gives a fuck. So no, he did it out in the open. The people in secret will never get in trouble, bro. Ever. That is insane. How could anybody think that would ever happen? You will never know the people behind the Diddy stuff. There was just too much evidence against Diddy. Too much evidence. You'll never meet the behind the scenes people. You'll never see a name, and you'll never see a name on the Epstein list. Not going to happen. Sorry, not going to happen. If you could do it out in the open and then get pardoned, never going to happen. Sorry. And people don't care, right? They take pictures with him and talk about how great he is. They don't give a fuck. They do not care. Okay? And they never will. So, if that goes to show anything, it's all about winning. I want my side to win. Win by any means necessary. Win, win, win. Win, win, win. We don't care if children are getting harmed or killed. We don't give a fuck. We just want to win. We just want to win. That's how it is. None of these people care. Nope. Yeah, okay. People talking about UFOs. Come on, dude. The orbs. The orbs. There's no drones around here. All right, here we go. We're going to watch this video. Hey, Flux. What's up, baby? How you doing? Hope you're doing well, Flux. Oh, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope to see you sometime soon in the future. I have not met Theo Vaughn, though. That'd be great, though. I'd be all about it, man. I like Theo Vaughn. But at any rate, feel sorry for Justin Bieber abuse, and he's going to get justice for it. No, that never will. The people are too powerful, right? Awesome, Flux. Awesome. I'll be in Dover at some point for a race, if that's close. Let's do this video. Is it up? Oh, it is up. I said that 3 weeks ago. You and Theo should hook up. That'd be great. But I am a nobody. So even more so than now, right? Even more so than now. We'll talk again after the YouTube decides to turn the impressions back on my channel, and then I'm getting like 1,000 concurrent again. Once that happens, then maybe. But even then, I'm gonna have to. You have to have 10,000 concurrent before a big podcast would ever have you on. It's got to be beneficial, man. And YouTube killed my channel, I think, about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And keep in mind, it's not me bitching. It'll come back. It always does. It's just a thing that happens. You'll notice it. You'll notice your favorite streamer suddenly has 1/10 of the viewership they had randomly. It's just, that's one of those things. Tim Pool had me on. Tim Pool sponsors my NASCAR career. That's a little different. A little different, man. Let me put my headset on. Two Southern boys. That would be fun. We'd have a great time. Ooh.
Why does it have to be a classified briefing if these are just hobbyist drones? They're not military drones. Why is it a classified briefing on the Capitol Hill?
I'd have to refer you to Congress on that. Again, sharing as much information as we can here. I don't have the briefing in front of me, so I can't tell you specifically, what aspects are classified or not. I can assure you, though, that again, we are sharing as much information as we can based on what we know.
Non-answer. Hey, look, a non-answer from a person at the Pentagon. I'm so shocked. Wow, that's crazy. Why is it classified if these are just hobbyist drones? I don't know. I don't have it in front of me. Okay. All right. I hate our government so much. The older I get. It's like the older you get and the more aware you become of reality around you, the more you're able to reason through life, and the more you realize that all these people are just fake husp of people that do nothing but soak up and suck off the tit of just free fucking corrupt money. Every one of them, all of them across the board, just sucking that teat as hard as possible and just saying shit like, oh, we don't know. We don't have it in front of us for every question that they're ever asked about anything. Oh, I don't have it in front of me. Sorry. Free money. Give me money, please. Money, please. I'm tired of it, dude. Oh, Dragon Warrior says, would you do a stream with D-Day Cobra? I've done several streams with Jeremy. Yeah. For sure. We make a push and bring our boy Cody on Theo's, and they are close geographically and also ideologically. Well, yeah, I mean, we could do it in a NASCAR way, probably. That'd be fun. But, I'm not holding my breath, man. Not hold my breath. Beep. One of those things I don't do is hold my breath for anything anymore. Beep. Yeah, Christian. Well, to be fair, Christian, to be completely fair, the reason child stars act so insane, in my opinion, let's ignore the casting couch bit, because that's how it's going to be. All the suck and talk stuff. Ooh, my God, Jesus. When it comes to child actors or child stars that grow up and their parents are already multi-millionaires, they don't feel fulfilled from anything. Right? They don't feel fulfilled from anything. Nothing makes them feel alive anymore. Nothing exists for them to improve their well-being, because they've never had strife and they've not had to worry about anything. And I mean, they've had to worry about stuff, but they've never had to worry about losing everything. because they missed a shift or had a cold, right? They've never experienced that kind of life where you could lose everything because you got fired over or you got laid off, right? So what they'll do is they'll do more insane shit to try to feel alive, i.e., white kids parkouring on the top of skyscrapers, right? I guarantee you every single kid that's a teenager that does parkour on the top of skyscrapers their parents are multimillionaires and they just don't feel anything anymore because everything they could ever want or achieve is already there. The thing that makes us humans, especially humans that feel fulfilled, is strife. Strife. Having conflict and strife and overcoming these things and setting goals is the only way that you feel fulfilled as a human being. And these child stars, especially through nepotism, they grow up not experiencing any of that. All they do is grow up and paparazzi, money, lavish life. And they're 16, 17, and they're going through that, kind of that emotional maturity where they're starting to deep think about shit in a very dumb way. Keep in mind, they're still dumb as hell. And they start going for the wrong thing to make themselves feel alive. That's why almost all of them become hooked on psycho kinds of drugs and spiral out of control. And sometimes they come back in their 30s and they overcome it. But the strife is what they created. They created their drug issues almost as a result of having no strife. They created their own, right? And you can kind of see that in a broader sense with all Western culture in its entirety, right? Like Western culture became so comfortable, so safe that we have to invent our own issues, right? So that's why you see people out there marching and protesting in favor of like removing a child's genitalia. Because we just don't have any conflict. We don't have any problems, and we have to invent whatever we can come up with to feel like we're making progress and feel fulfilled. The vast majority of people don't have interest. They can't fill their lives with interests that will leave them fulfilled. The vast majority of people don't have like actual hobbies or interests. So they fill themselves up with A, media, TV, or B, social protesting, social movements, a way to fit in and feel fulfilled. And the vast majority of people don't have that. You don't see people in war-torn countries arguing about trans issues. They just want to survive. Their biggest concern is eating and not dying of starvation. It's very weird when all these poor countries, why do they have, they never talk about any of these social rights issues at all? It's because their biggest issue is not being killed or dying. They don't care about any of this other stuff. Go ask a guy in Northern Africa if he cares about trans issues. He's going to be like, what? Can you give me food? My family is starving. Please help. That's the difference between Western culture and almost all other cultures, with the exception of like a handful of first world countries, in my opinion. So that's why you can sit there in your $1 million house with your $1 million family, your parents, sit on your $600 or to $1,000 phone and complain about how oppressed you as a group are. I'm so damn oppressed in my mansion with my family and everything I could ever want and every piece of information ever in my entire life and history at my fingertips. I'm so oppressed right now. Explain your situation to somebody that lives in a broken down shack and have to walk 27 miles to get food and water every day. Explain your situation to them and see how they feel about it. In fact, go over there and see how their situation is. Plot twist, you're going to be killed on sight. Maybe look in the mirror and find out that your issues aren't really that important. Right? So that's my thought process on that whole thing. We're halfway to Naked Snake, boys. God, we're almost 2 hours in. What the hell happened? Halfway to Naked Snake. We only got one backer tonight. No, we got two. No, we got one. No, we got two. Oh, Donna, what's up? We are 14 backers away from goal tonight. I know YouTube's trying to kill my channel off real hard and the viewership's suffering as a result. It's just one of those months. But I believe we can still hit the mark. There's the link. Go give it some love. 14 backers away from goal. halfway to Snake and Snook. Get on it, dog. On it, boys. Time flew by. Oh, when I'm talking about stuff like that, I always have a really good time. Always have a really good time talking about stuff that pique my interest. It piques. Oh. Oh. Beep. Beep, beep, beep. All right. Anyways, you two killed the snake streak. Well, they've been trying to kill me off for a long time. It is actually kind of weird that you would think YouTube would look at channels that do like fairly well with those kind of goals and be like, yeah, we need to lift those channels up, but they don't. It's weird. No one really understands the algorithm. What's up, Deborah? How you doing, baby? How you doing, Deborah? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the show. Make sure you like the stream, boys. And let's give a shout out to our boy, the late Legal Vices Jeff, our brother from another mother, our father from another grandmother. Hit 100K subs. He passed away 2 days ago. Great man. And the internet rallied behind his ass and got him to 100K subs. And that is so awesome. So awesome. So I'm very happy to see that. Thank you guys. Everybody on board, everybody that helped. I know we talked about it on stream a lot last stream, but I appreciate everybody's love. In celebrating Jeff's life, I've watched a bunch of streams of people talking about it, really enjoying all these people that came together for our boy. So I appreciate that. And I love the dude. I was hoping to see him this year. But life doesn't always work out, man, the way you'd like. But we celebrate him because he deserves it more than anybody I know on YouTube. Like I said, one of the most genuine people I've ever met in content creation. There's not a lot of them. And I know that sucks to say, but there ain't a lot of them. He was one of them. So thank you guys for supporting your boy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oof, I have a splitting headache, boys. Splitting as hell. Everybody came through for the Lawrix. Yeah, Deborah, I agree. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I know I broke down during the stream like a big old bitch. And I know people are yelling at me and making fun of me. I don't really care. That's never bothered me. So, but yeah, I had a good time. I had a good time talking about it. There's always going to be like clip channels and the comments angry that, I was vulnerable for a moment, but it doesn't bother me. If it did, I wouldn't exist on any platform. So it's all good, man. It's all good. Doesn't bother me at all. What's up, Auricus? How you doing, buddy? Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, man. It's so hard. It's so hard for me to scroll Twitter anymore. I was hoping that it would. I was hoping that Twitter would become less political, and it just never did. It's just the same bullshit. It's people screeching about Trump all day, and I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. It's over. It's over. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I even started muting every single political post, and it doesn't matter. You could tell that the algorithm is set up to push posts to specifically annoy you. It'll be like a guy with 8 followers, and he gets 5 million views on a post. Trump evil. I'm like, oh my God, I don't care. I don't care. Please, leave me alone. Cyberhunk says you're a good dude. Thank you, Cyberhunk. Appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, Daniel Baker. I appreciate you. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. It was a rough 2 days. My dad's brother died yesterday. And that was a rough one. But yeah, it doesn't usually get to me until I get to the funeral, and my dad's tore up, and then I get tore up, and everybody's tore up. So not really looking forward to that, but I'll be there. So it's just one of them. It's just one of them times, man. It's like the earth is, or whatever have you, nature is balancing itself. Like I'll get really good news professionally or have a really good stream. And I'm like, man, everything's going so well. You're right. And then the next day, some tragedy happens. And I'm like, why can't stuff just work out for a freaking minute? You know what I'm saying? So that's been me the last 3 days. But it's all good. It's all good. Love you, Stephanie, by the way. Of course, you got the salty variant. Of course, you did. Salty variant's beautiful. We're getting backers left and right, boys. I think we're at 338. 338 backers, 12 away. 12 away from 350. 350. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. And that's me every day. Yeah. Biz variant gonna be rare because it's the least claimed. Well, it's I just added it on there. So there was one previously on there and I hit it. It had a bunch of them claimed. The new one is I just added it today, so it only says like 1 or 2 claimed. But I think in the item list it's like 110, maybe. So the way Indiegogo works is a very strange way. I don't really like it, but it works this way. So basically, you can get one backer, and the backer can buy everything in the campaign, but it still counts as one backer, right? So, for example, the tumblers have like 14 backers total on both, but they're over 200 on add-ons. I kind of wish every item was like counted as a backer, because then it would be like well over 1,000, and it would actually make sense. But yeah, it's very strange. What's up, Rebel Bird? How you doing, baby? How much to Naked Snake? I think we got a $2 in the last hour, so I would say the same. the same, Billy. The same amount. Rip Jeff Allen Rees. Yeah, dude. Rip Jeff. Beautiful man. Beautiful man. Yeah, dude. I was going live Monday, and I'd heard it, obviously I heard about the news, and I was following it closely. And I was like, I'm going to do a Jeff tribute stream. I miss Jeff. I love Jeff. He was a great dude. And I started the stream, and immediately, I don't know if it was the headspace, but I was just really beat up about it. It's almost like it didn't hit until then. And I almost couldn't stream. I was like, well, I did not expect this to happen. What happened? What the hell's going on? It was kind of weird. It just happened, man. It just happened, So BBB. Walking helps clear I feel the recharger. I go to the gym, Dragon Warrior. I go to the gym every day, and that's my like mental period. Is the gym. Every day, man. Gym every day. Get my mind off things. My mind be wandering. It be wandering. If Diddy survives long enough, I'm sure he'll sing like a songbird. Yeah, but we'll never hear about it. Swift Fox. Right? Doesn't matter what Diddy says to like officials or people. We're not going to hear about it. It's not going to get back to the public. There's too many high-profile actors, agents, studio executives, people in power, and politicians that have been involved in all these things. You can't. Because it's going to change the face of the earth. If all the news would come, if all the truth came out like overnight, and it was true and verified by like the government, which they wouldn't do that, it would change the entire course of the future forever. And so you can't do that. It would destabilize the entire country. Oh, wow. Every politician was hanging out with 11-year-old girls. That's crazy. I can't believe it. Right. And I'm not saying that's what happened in Minecraft. Dude, I better shut my mouth, to be honest. Should probably stop talking. I'm just fucking thinking out loud, everybody. Calm down. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. Anyways. 50 Cent was trying to. So was Cat Williams. What's up, Bosconian? How you doing, dude? Bosconian. The FBI. FBI's X-Files. Yeah, dude. Awesome. Even Nick Rekieta tweeted about his boy. That's nice. And still, even on like these posts, people still like just try to do the trolling thing. I'm like, dude, there's so many opportunities to do the trolling stuff. So many opportunities. Pick a different opportunity. right? Like, I get it that you're parasocially, like, completely consumed by everything, and your biggest excitement is the new drama online, and that's all you look forward to in your life because you have nothing else going on. But pick a different opportunity. You know, you need to put Eggman on the side of your car for Sonic the Hedgehog, just give you tribute to Egg from GameStop. Yeah, they're gonna have to give me about 25 grand for me to do that. Yeah, you gotta pay for that kind of stuff. In like NASCAR. If I was short track racing somewhere, maybe for fun, but yeah, not that's the valuable real estate. It ain't free. It ain't free. It'd be cool if it was. What's up, Sean? How you doing, dude? How you doing, dude? I hope Nick can make a comeback. Yeah, I'm sure he will. I'm sure he'll do good. I'm sure he'll do good, man. Now the FFA is going to try to do more overreach for flipping hobbyist drones. Yep. It's all bullshit. I don't believe it, dude. And to be fair, I got to be completely honest with you. I don't believe anything, not even a single word, not even the. If the government says the word the, I don't believe it. So there ain't no way in hell that I'm believing anything anybody's saying about this bullshit drone stuff. Nothing. And I can't believe anybody does. Like, are we kidding? Are we kidding? So, really wish we left drama in high school. Yeah, well, you'll one thing you learn getting older is you think drama's about high school, but it's actually just human nature. I guess. I don't know. It's human nature for people that don't have anything going on. It's the crabs in the bucket thing, right? So people that don't have anything going on, they try to tear others down that are trying to do things because they want other people to fail, because it gives them a reason to not push, to not have accountability, right? The crab in the bucket mentality is something that everyone does. Everyone does to some degree. There's people that don't, but there's people out there that, you know, and I think the difference is acting on it. Obviously, I'll see somebody that gets a really good opportunity, right? Just out of nowhere, they just get the best opportunity in the world. And I'm like, man, I'm jealous as hell. But I'm able to look inside myself and be like, well, that's awesome. That's awesome that that's happening for that person, right? When, you know, I'm thinking, man, I wish I had that opportunity. But still, you have to like stop and pause and be like, that's good for those people. Awesome. Good for them. I'm not going to let something like that, like, I'm going to let it motivate me, not drag me down. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people, they have to tear everyone down around them because they have nothing going on, no accomplishments, nothing. So they have to tear everyone down. And being a content creator, I see that shit 10 times a day, right? So like, there is always, if I post a like a NASCAR related post, right, on Twitter or Facebook or something, there's always two people, and they're different people, you know, but there's always two people that will shit on you for not doing more. Keep in mind, these people aren't doing anything at all in life, literally nothing, but they're angry at you for not doing more. The person doing something, they're angry at you for not doing more, right? So people will be like, I'll be like, yeah, we finished 7th at Salem. We finished 8th at Toledo, you know, in a car that shouldn't be finishing there. We're doing a great job. And people will be like, well, why didn't you get a top 5? You're trash. You're fake. You're a poser. And I'm like, what? Wait, where did you don't even race? And they're like, yeah, but I wouldn't need to race. Like I wouldn't be racing if I sucked like you. Right? It's people that have they'll never even be remotely involved in anything that stature. And I'm not like using that as a flex. I'm just saying, you know, to put those two things in comparison, right? Those people always do that. Right? And that doesn't matter. Mick Stellar, the person that saying ARCA isn't NASCAR, even though it is, they'll still say that. And then once I race in the NASCAR Truck Series, it's gonna be like, well, you're not racing in the Xfinity Series, you're a poser. And then once I race in the Xfinity Series, they're gonna be like, oh, you're a poser, you're still fake, it's not real NASCAR. And then for some odd reason, if I happen to exist in the Cup Series, they'll be like, well, you suck though, you're not even finishing in the top 30. And then somehow, by the grace of God, I win like at Daytona Daytona 500. This is obviously a super hypothetical, right? Just hear me out. By the grace of God, I win the Daytona 500. You know what they're going to say? Well, you're gay and I hate you. That's the end of it. There is no winning. So you just don't engage, right? You have to understand logically that these people, they're just trying to tear you down because they themselves are upset at themselves. So you can't take it personally. I don't even dislike these people at all that are doing it because I understand what it's coming from. But you are gay. I understand where it's coming from. They're upset at their own outcome. They're upset they didn't do more to benefit themselves. So they're angry at everyone around them, right? They're taking it out on everybody else and they're just upset at themselves. So I don't hold that against them. I get it. I understand. So a lot of people get angry at those people and I'm just like, oh, I don't, look, okay. They're really just angry at themselves. So don't take it too seriously. Speaking of taking it too seriously, we got a bunch of super chats coming in. Billy says, for the snake. Also, did we hit Rainbow Knight? Yes, sir. We sure did. Thank you, Billy. Also, Gabriel Knight says, here's a down payment on my promise to help save the snake. Chat needs to put up 120 and I'll drop the remaining red boy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Gabriel Knight. And this is kind of foreshadowing because Jenny just dropped another red boy. Oh, my God. Thank you, Jenny. I love you. You're so good to your boy. Oh, my God. Look at her. Thank you, Jenny. I love you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, Jenny. God. Rebel Bird says first-time winners at Daytona all the time. It's entirely possible. Not in the Cup Series. It's not. But it is. Yeah, sure. It's totally possible in other series. Sure. Not in the Cup Series. I don't think I would. The approval process to actually race in the Cup Series is so strenuous and over the top that I likely would never even be allowed to do it, no matter what happens. So, and I'm not really worried about that. I'm worried about, what's in front of me right now. Thank you, Jenny. I love you. I appreciate you. I have done more in this year with racing that I ever thought would ever even happen remotely possible. So, it's all good. Thank you, Jenny. I love you, Jenny. Gabriel Knight. Well, shit. That was easy. Look at you. Look at you coming in strong, my boy. My boy. Thank you so much, my beautiful man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all the love. All of your love. Thank you, man. I appreciate that so much, dude. You are the GOAT, Gabriel. Also, Jenny, what of Orange Boy? Our Gold Boy. Thank you, Jenny. I love you. Appreciate you guys so much. We're about $5 away from Naked Snake, technically. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. You guys are too good to your boy. Wow. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Dragon Warrior says, we have a camera that can see a star miles away in space, but you can't get a decent picture of Bigfoot. Nope. And it's always the same walking, looking right picture. Billy says we hit Naked Snake. Billy, I don't think you understand that I have analytical data that I'm looking at right now. I have an actual, it shows me. It shows me, Billy. Lisa, there you go. Lisa Canyon, coming in strong. Lisa, yeah. Thank you, Lisa. Love you. Appreciate you. Oh, my God. Thank you, Lisa. You guys keeping it alive every damn show, even with the channel dying as it is. It's only usually for December, though, so don't worry too much about it. Thank you so much. I love you, and I appreciate you. Oh, and by the way, let's hit refresh on this. Boom. 340 backers. We're 10 away from 350. Thank you so much. I know it was Jeff. Appreciate you, dude. Got a shirt and all that shit. Dude, I thank you, man. I appreciate that. You are the man. You are the man. As far as people asking about Legal Vasis's YouTube play button, yes. So Google actually has a thing in place for this kind of situation. They can't upload videos to his channel or anything, but they can contact Google with a death certificate and get those kind of things like worked out, right? So, do you what? Thank you, dude. Do you what? My man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, man. 398 naked snakes is wild, dude. Absolutely wild. Thank you, D. What? I appreciate that. It is so hot in my room. I have a headache. It's hot. I'm dying, dude. Just dying. Just dying, man. Dying. Beep, 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 beep. Beep. Got me sniffly. All right. Hey, oh. Hey, oh. Carlos Rodriguez says, just saw your comment on a random YouTuber short. Used to watch your GameStop videos. You hope you're doing well. Yeah, dude, we're doing good, man. I race in NASCAR now, which is a very weird thing that I did not expect to happen. So that's pretty cool. Don't forget, guys. Don't forget. In exactly 57 days, we'll be racing at Daytona. So, hey, don't forget to turn on Fox and watch me go in circles. We're going to have a good car for Daytona, so don't miss it. Be bump drafting all day. All day. And then we got Phoenix after that. Sky's the limit, man. Sky's the limit. Turn on the AC in your room. My AC thing is like down the hall. The thermostat. The thermostat's down the hall, and then I have another thermostat downstairs, and then I have another thermostat that's down again. There's like a bunch of different units on the house. Sean with 10 gifted membership. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you, dude. Sean pulling a damn heavy one here in the closing hours. We're still gonna be a while. Appreciate that, Sean. Love you. Sean, my man. Thank you, dude. Sean tells you to go back the damn book. It's right there. Go give it some love. Go give it some love. Let's hit that backer goal tonight. We got plenty of time left. Plenty of time, boys. Why do I not give them? Billy, you're just not what's the word? You're not worthy. Bram Montana says, will ARCA ever do Rockingham, North Carolina? Yeah, they're racing at Rockingham April 16th. And so is the Truck Series and the Xfinity Series. So, yeah, they're all the series except for the Cup Series is racing there this year. What is ARCA? Like Formula One? It's like NASCAR. It is NASCAR. It's NASCAR's fourth national series. It's ARCA, Menards, Craftsman Truck Series, Xfinity Series, and Cup Series. All of my love. It's this video right here. I wish I could pull it up without me. I don't want it to play the music. Hold on. I don't think I can do that, actually. What is it called? Produce one. Well, that's definitely not going to be available. Intro software. Let's try that. Gosh. There it is. All right. Oh God, Jesus, no! All right, so this is basically, if you guys don't know what like ARC is, it's just NASCAR. Here, so you can see it if you don't know. This is kind of like a video from Talladega this year. Kind of like a little video from Talladega. We had the frog car this year. It was cool, man. So if you've ever watched NASCAR, that's basically what it is. NASCAR has a bunch of different top series. What's up, Gerald? How you doing, dude? It's a little loud. We had that frog. It was a very interesting experience, man. You know. Ride and starve, Rachel. That's me right now. That's me right. Why can't you play that intro? You get copyrighted? No. I just play the other one because it has the entire season rather than just one race, Like college football. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Except it's, there's not it's not schools. It's the same. Okay, so auto sports are a little different than everything, right? So like different teams for like football or basketball, they have like team owners and organizations, and they have all these set schedules and all these set things, right? Like racing is, you have people that build these cars and they have like small teams, and you become eligible through licensing processes to drive in these series, and then you build relationships through teams, and you go out there and you can get one of these cars if you have the ability to have access to it, and you can go race. And they have 4 series. So NASCAR has 4 main series: the Menard series, which is this one. Then they have the Truck series, which is like the truck looking cars, NASCAR Truck series. They have the Xfinity series, which is like the second rung, and then they have the Cup series. And from what I've learned, ARCA, Xfinity, and trucks are actually relatively attainable to get into as a driver. When you start running into something that's going to be almost impossible, that's like Cup Series stuff. It's going to be almost impossible to run Cup Series as a person at my age, because you need to have the path carved out for you when you're like 14 years old. And I am not 14 years old. But there's tons of people that come in their mid 30s, which is like not even peak for most race car drivers. And you can race. Now, granted, you could do other stuff. Like you could make it, but I mean, that's not on I'm not even thinking about it. I'm trying to do what I'm doing now. We made it, Pepina. Too old to race in Cup. I'm not too old to race in Cup. It's just that there's several drivers in Cup that are way older than me. It's you have to have a plan and backing to get there. You have to have like $50 million minimum backing, and then you start working towards it. And then it'll probably take a couple of years, and then you could probably make it. But you have to have that backing, and I don't have that backing. I grew up in a trailer park, man. I ain't got $100 million. Pocono, Pennsylvania this year? I don't think so. I don't know for sure, but I don't think so. Yeah, exactly, Skytex. The highest I will ever get is Xfinity full time. That would be my dream. That would be what I would want. That's the dream right there. Show the picture of my new car. All right. Okay. This is our Daytona car. It's very pretty. We have a very pretty Daytona car this year. Look how pretty him's is. Oh, my back. It's a very pretty car. Very, very pretty. What do you guys think? You like it? Gotta have rich parents? Yep. Do I think I'll be able to race in 2016 or 2026? Yeah. I don't mean that's kind of far out, but yeah. We're kind of looking at long-term stuff, but again, it's all about sponsorship. It's all about like companies, and to be fair, it's hard. It's kind of hard to get companies to back you unless you have something very valuable, and to be fair, like I'm just a random ass dude. So, but I have a lot. I have a lot of good supporters right now. So it's just, having $250,000 in support versus like 10 million is a lot different. It's a lot different. But I am very happy that I get to do what I get to do. So it's all good. It's all good, baby. Oh my gosh. Mr. Green. Yeah. The Cyberfrog car is one of the coolest cars ever. For sure. But again, you have to I burped. You have to have like companies pay for these kind of things, right? You don't just get to run whatever you want to run. Like, oh, I'm just going to run whatever rap I want to run for like this whole year. It's like, yeah, well, if I had $10 million and I was paying for it out of my own pocket, I could probably do that. But yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. But yeah, looks great. I love this car. I think it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Him's a pretty car. We're 10 backers away from 350, boys. 350. Give it some love. Give it some love, man. It is, Jeff. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm really digging it. I'm digging it a lot, man. Having a lot of fun getting prepared. I wish it was already February, but it's all good. I hate waiting around, but that's just life. What did Rakin say? It'll look better with you. Oh, shit. This is the Timcast car? Yeah. What's up, Sad Lad Chad? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Jesse Watson? How you doing? Plus, you have testing. I'm so excited. I'm just excited to get back out in the car, man. I will likely just be using the same fire suit this year. I just don't think I have enough money to go through all that again and wait for it. Oh, it's I just need to budget more because last year was rough. Imagine being the driver and owner. I wonder if that's happened in NASCAR. Yeah, it's happened. It still happens today. The biggest examples are like Alan Kulwicki and Tony Stewart. They're big examples. And of course, several other teams from like Xfinity and trucks and stuff. How do I feel about Brett Cooper leaving Daily Wire? I don't really know who Brett Cooper is, and I don't really know what Daily Wire really consists of. I know it's Ben Shapiro's company, and it's, obviously a right conservative media company. I don't know anything about it. Any other than that, I don't know anything else. What's up, Lori Elizabeth? Yeah, I'm very, very glad that Jeff hit it. I'm so glad. I was kind of worried because, the first day when people were talking about it, I'm like, oh, that's going to be hard. And then a day later, it's like 5K up. And I was like, oh, he's totally going to, it's going to work out. Hell yeah. Oh, Josie's in here. What? Oh, you both just show up at the same time. Oh, man. Kulwicki and Stewart won champion. Yep. They did. To be fair, Alan, I kind of wish Carl Edwards would have won, but it's fine. It's fine, man. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. Josie's been lurking. Well, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, sad lad, Chad. I've been feeling like balls, but it's because I haven't been eating. I've not been eating, man. I'm like trying to lock some stuff down right now, and it's got me not sleeping. So you're just a hater, Carrie. She's literally a professional hater. I agree, D. What? It is actually kind of incredible how many people rally behind Jeff. It was very nice to see. It's one of those things. It's like one of those wholesome internet things where everyone pulled together, right? Everyone. Basically the only people that didn't pull together were people on hate channels because they are not real people. And this is not real to them. This is all like an entertainment thing for them. Love you, Sean. I appreciate you, Sean, for your 10 gifted memberships. You are the man. Thank you, dude. Love you. I got your hat on, of course, as I wear it 100% of the time. So, did he pull over 20K subs? 12, I think. What's up, Jamie Castro? Yeah, I had a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun, and I love Jeff. I just couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe that when I heard about it. Just couldn't believe it. Make sure you guys like the video, or stream. We're 13 likes away. 13 likes away. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter and all that stuff. Yeah, I apologize for being low energy. I'm like worn out, man. I'm worn out, dude. It's been rough. What is the official name of a NASCAR car? I used to feel weird saying NASCAR. Like a NASCAR stock car, I guess. Like NASCAR stock car, I guess would be what people would call it. I don't call it anything. I call it a car. This is our car for Daytona. Right? That's what I've always done. I don't think so, Billy. What about our Pepina? Yeah. So I was actually on Side Scrollers podcast when I heard about it. I was like, what the hell is ugh. We love our boy. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, man. Hey, thank you, Reagan. I appreciate you. I love you, dude. Appreciate you, gold boy, my man. Yeah, I'm like running out of steam, but I hope we have some cool things coming soon. I've bothered chat sufficiently. That's what you do, Carrie. You bother everybody. It's like your life's goal. Bother everybody around you and be as annoying as possible. You hope I get my own car at some point. I never got to feeling it. Maybe after I retire. Yeah. When I retire from like competition, I probably would get another one. But there's just no way that's feasible. Like, what would I even do with it at this point? Like, it was almost impossible finding time to just watch a movie last year, let alone go to a different racetrack and haul my car there and do all that shit, you know? When you plan on, I don't know, whenever companies don't sponsor me anymore. Dragon War. So it completely 100% relies on if you get sponsorship. And if you don't, you're done. I've gotten very lucky the last 2 years. Or, well, last year and next year. Lisa says studies show that brain fog and low energy can be like in cars. Yeah, it's probably what it is. I am very, very, very used to that. This time of year is like that. It always is. But I appreciate you guys still showing up and hanging out with your boy. I really do. And getting us these backers on the book. Doing such a good job on that. Why does that do that? The book is just flying. We're flying. We already hit 50,000. 50,000. We're 10 backers from 350. We're closing in, man. We're closing in. Yeah, Lisa, I don't eat carbs, so that makes sense. I will eat them after my diet's over. Although I did have a shot of whiskey yesterday, or the day before yesterday, in honor of Jeff. But not really carbs. More like whiskey. You can be like Dale Jarrett, raced for 24 more years. I doubt it. I can't believe Sean Lab with a race helmet. Yeah, dude. He's a wild man. Wild man. We've been up since 8 this morning, Billy. No, thank you. Absolutely not. I woke up at like 11. I can't sleep, man. I went to sleep at like 7 and woke up at like 11. Whew. I just lay awake all night, just riddled with anxiety. That's what I do. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I had a bagel last week. Gained 30 pounds instantly. Yeah, can't do that. That's kind of how I am, man. If I eat anything remotely like that. So here's how it works for me. So I will go on my low carb, high protein diet, 1,600 calories like normal. And I'll do all my working out. I'll do all my gym regimen. And I will lose 4 to 5 pounds a week. And that will be completely, it will stay like that. It'll slow down to about 3 pounds a week once I start getting, down in weight. And I'll be at like 185. And I'll have just came from 189, right? Pounds in 1 week. I can eat a hamburger bun. Like a hamburger bun. On Wednesday and my next weigh in, I'll be either the same weight or like I'll be a pound heavier. And obviously it's because of water retention and stuff, but still it's very demoralizing. So yeah, I just don't do that. I just can stay on my diet 100% of the time. Always. It's the best way for me. And I should be in the 170s soon, which is where I'm aiming for. My brain doesn't shut off if I'm sober. Damn, Sean. That's fucked. That's fucked. Have you tried keto bread? No, I don't even know what that is. I don't I've heard people talk about keto stuff in like the last couple of years, but I don't really. I think from what I read, it's like a high fat, low carb, mid protein diet. I just I do my diet. I don't do like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I just do the diet that I've always done. It's not a keto diet. It's a low carb, high protein diet. I don't know what it's called. It's called my diet. Because it just works so well. I think keto bread's just lettuce. Shit. Try a dairy-free diet. Unless my protein has dairy in it, which I don't think it does, then I don't take in dairy right now. I think my protein is. I don't know. I actually don't know. It's a dairy product that has an enzyme lactase added to break down lactose. Okay. Yeah. My protein is low lactose or whatever, but I don't know. That's the yeah. I take in protein, obviously. Jordan T says you can do high protein and be in keto. You can be in what they call ketosis, but it's not a keto diet, right? That's just that's applying the term too broadly, right? Like people will be like, "Are you doing a keto diet?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just doing my diet." Am I in ketosis? Sure. The technical term, but a keto diet, it's like a structured diet that people Google that my diet isn't remotely even related to. Like people will get on keto and eat like pounds of cheese and like Oreos and shit. And I'm like, yeah, it's not my diet. My diet is grilled chicken, a small amount of cheese, egg whites. That's it. Beep, 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 beep. I get very angry with liking carbs. It doesn't affect me, luckily. Burger or woman, which one gives you more comfort? Probably a woman. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Jeff, probably sick of answering questions. What do I do my first day in the gym after a long break? Take it slow or build a rhythm, start the habit? Oh, I don't know. I haven't taken a break from the gym since I started the gym when I was 23. I mean, I would just go and pick your muscle group and just go and do 3 workouts, 3 sets each, 45 minutes. Get on it, doggone it. That's what I do. Ooh. Why only egg whites? Because egg whites are mostly water and protein. Thank you, Jeffrey Smith. Appreciate it. Vampire steaks. Ooh. Man, I love me some rare steaks. I will never understand the people that don't like rare because of like weird fear stuff. Like they don't like the hemoglobin stuff or whatever. I'm like, okay. Well, they're like, it's red. And I'm like, it's not what you think it is. They're like, no, it is. I'm like, all right, whatever. I just assume you wouldn't eat steak if that was the case. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it anyways. If I could eat rare steak every day for the rest of my life, I would, no question about it. Yep. Hell yeah, dude. Thinking some cardio and stretching. I mean, you could do cardio if you want. I don't do cardio. Because, cardio is not for... Cardio is an entirely different fitness thing. Like long distance cardio is for people that do long distance cardio. It doesn't really do anything else. I'll do light, high intense cardio, right? So I'll do like 7 minutes or 5 minutes on the heavy bag, real intense, and then I'm done. That's it. Because that works in kind of a different way. Carrie, I run a poll again. How many people like their steak cooked? No, I don't want to get everybody pissed at me. Mm-mm-mm. And keep in mind, we're swimming 1,000 yards a week is Jesus. Yeah, so keep in mind, I'm not shitting on cardio in the way you think. So I don't do it. But I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying make sure you know what your goals are, because for some odd reason, and I'll never understand why, but for some odd reason, people will do cardio because they want to get jacked. And it does not make any sense. It's the craziest thing. But they'll be like, hey, Cody, like, I want to get jacked. Like, you know, I want to gain a lot of muscle mass like you. What should I do? And I'm like, oh, well, for one, you go to the gym and you lift heavy shit. It's actually way more simple than you think it is. And they're like, oh, okay. But then then they go to the gym and they only do cardio. And I'm like, that doesn't do anything. Cardio literally does nothing for you. The only thing cardio does is it burns fat and muscle mass if you are correctly dieting. Whatever you do, you'll get better at. So basically what you're gaining is loss of muscle mass and loss of body fat, which is some people's goal, which is fine. And you get conditioning, so you can do longer distances, right? But if your goal is to get jacked, like, and build muscle mass, the worst thing you could ever do is cardio. Bar none. The worst thing, right? That's like having a fear of getting shot, then willingly flying to a war-torn zone and running in the street. That makes no sense. It's like completely backwards. Right, so. I can shed some weight quick. First, cardio won't help you shed weight. You got to eat. If you can run a mile every day, Jeff, run a mile every single day, eat a terrible diet, you'll lose no weight. You'll just be fat. You'll get better at running, though. The common phrase is you cannot outrun a bad diet. Yeah, Sadie, exactly. Well, and that's my point. Cardio has its benefits, and some people's goal is around those benefits. But people will willingly ask me for advice, and they'll be like, I want to get jacked. And I'm like, okay, don't do cardio. And then they go to the gym and they only do cardio. And they'll be like, I went to the gym today. And I'm like, oh, cool. What did you do? And they're like, oh, I just did cardio. And I'm like, you told me you wanted, I'm so confused. And they're like, yeah, I didn't want to overdo it. And I'm like, why are you not retaining anything? And I've told this to so many people that have like tried to be trained by me. I'm like, and they'll start getting it and they'll start lifting and they start making progress. And then they go back to cardio and then they stop going to the gym. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Low weight, high reps, Jeff, both have their benefits. Yeah, Dragon Warrior, exactly. If you want to lose weight, it should be diet and core workout. It would be diet and just work, like, it would be diet and weight training. That's what you do. The issue is if you were like, well, I could just lose weight doing cardio and dieting. The issue is you're not going to look any better. So, like, if you're really overweight, and you're like, I'm just going to do cardio and then diet, you're going to look like a flying squirrel. You know what I'm saying? You're going to look like a flying squirrel. For sure. This is the only time in the entire stream I'm going to hyper disagree with you, Sadie. If you want to get jacked, focus on getting your fat down first. Absolutely not. That is hyper incorrect. No, you start with the weight training. You will start with weight training, and you can do cardio as well. But you start with weight training, and you start with dieting. Absolutely not. You do not do like 3 to 4 months of cardio to get your weight down and then start weight training. As a trainer that has like 20 trainer friends, I've never even remotely heard that before. Start cardio and start weight training like way later? Nah, I've never heard that before. Weight training works as a means to burn fat by increasing natural allotment of testosterone and also increasing muscle mass. Right? So if you weight train whilst doing cardio and you're building muscle mass, it's increasing your testosterone naturally, your allotment, and actively resting muscle burns more daily calories. So there is absolutely no benefit to not weight training. Unless you're wanting to become a long distance runner, then you definitely don't do weight training. There's multiple ways to do things, right? But if you're wanting to get jacked, there is no other way. Steroids, lifting, do it. Yeah, SAT, exactly. Oh man. Yeah, Arakius, exactly. Yeah, if you're fat, you can actually gain muscle on a caloric deficit. Starting out like fat is actually a benefit. You're actually there's one benefit to being a fat person, and that's starting off fat. I'm not even obscenely fat. Stop boozing and eat right. Yep. Well, that's what I do every year. I'll start my diet and I will quit drinking alcohol for a couple months, except for that one shot I took for Jeff. That was different. Make sure you guys go back the book. We're 10 backers away. Here's the link. Go give it some love. It's right here on the screen. If you have not picked up the book, go do what Jeff did. Get you a book and a shirt. He's the GOAT. Get on it, doggone it. And you can also just directly contribute by hitting pick your perk. Wee! Right there. But go give it some love. The goal is to hit 60K, and I think we can easily do that. Go give it some love. The goal is 350 today. We're definitely not hitting that, but we can get close. Appreciate you. Jeffrey says, I don't want to be long distance skinny ghost or jack, just healthy and fit. So the answer is that. Yeah. So yeah. Well, if you go lifting at the gym and you eat like, I don't know, if you're trying to get your weight down, you're going to do a cut, like a similar to a cut diet. But if you go to the gym like regularly and it becomes a big deal for you, you'll get jacked, man. Like, if you do it right. Like on your off season, you eat a lot, you train heavy. You eat a lot and you lift heavy, and you'll get big. I'm a pretty large dude, man. Like, and I'm on my cut right now. There's a lot of misconceptions of training and health and fitness, bro. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started, man. There are people out there that will confidently try to give me unsolicited like fitness advice. People that don't work out. They just heard it from a friend. You should try blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, dude, you should not talk. Please don't talk to me about that. It's like the Ron scene. I know more than you. It's like people that give me advice with racing that have like played Xbox before, like Forza. They're like, I played Forza. You know, I bet you should probably try this. I do it on Forza. And I'm like, how can you confidently talk to somebody like that? How can you, as a human being with a brain, confidently say anything remotely in this realm of giving advice to somebody that does it for a living? It's crazy to me. It's crazy. That's like me giving advice to engineers on how to be engineers without being an engineer, even remotely. It's crazy. And people do it. People do it. People do it every day, man. People will give me advice on racing based on their iRacing. And I'm like, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? I'm like, please do not give me racing advice, real life racing advice and competition, like high ass level competition in a professional sport from your knowledge of playing iRacing. I will fucking jump off a cliff. Jenna says you're cranky today. I haven't eaten today. All right. I hate people who whine about being overweight. Yeah, dude. Just do it. It's actually really, this is going to be a controversial take, but it's really easy to lose weight. It's very easy to lose weight. What's up, John Glasson? Well, hell no, John Glasson. Being consistent is the hands down most important thing. I agree, City. I agree. With anything, and that goes with anything. Dieting, if you're consistent, you'll be fine. He just ate. No, I ate a quarter of a grilled chicken wrap. I've had 500 calories today. You're all good, Jeff. I'm talking to the chat. That's what we're doing, baby. It's one of these things, man. I'm just talking to the chat and having a good time, man. What else am I gonna do? Get off and sit here and do nothing and stress about everything? You know what I'm saying? My campaign's at 80,000 Australian. Woo! Okay, I mean, it's like he's had a rough week or something, Sean. Yeah, yeah. One of my good friends died. My uncle died yesterday. I've had a rough week. And Jenna's like, "You're cranky." Oh, I'm sorry, Jenna. I'm sorry, Jenna. I'll be happier for you. Damn you, you tall bastard. K to the Swiss. Thank you, dude. Thank you for being the lone super chat in the sea of darkness. I appreciate you. K to the, we can always count on K to the Swiss to break up the monotony. Thank you, dude. I love you. Yeah. That was fun. Yeah, Bosconian. Yeah, my dad was not doing well. So I got to drive down to my hometown and go to the funeral. So, yeah. But hopefully my week gets a little bit better. You bitch. Red Renal Stream was goated. Might watch it again if you get off. I need to do it, man. I need to do it. What's up, Ripped Monster Beast? Ripped Monster Beast. Invite Ricada. He ain't gonna join. He's got too much going on, man. Beep, 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 beep. You need to raid someone. We're 10 backers away from the goal, bro. Come on. Though he made it to 92. Well, damn, Rachel. That's a laugh right there. John Gleason, Rip Legal Vices. He was a good dude. I agree, man. I agree. Wish it wasn't him, man. Thank you, John Gleason. Appreciate you, my man. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you, dude. I doubt it, McSteller. I would wait till Nick gets back to streaming by himself before he starts doing shows, getting through the rhythm, you know. Thank you, John. Saiti, my entire year has been filled with a lot of death, lots of important belongings. I'll be losing my best friend here soon. This year's not been great. It's been one of those years, man. It's been one of those years. But I can't lie. I had a pretty life-changing year this year with racing. And next year will likely be even crazier. So thank you, John. Roy, what the hell are you in driving now? What do you mean, like a daily driver? Smell some food before you get to bed. Oh. I drive an 01 Jeep Cherokee that breaks down all the time. That's what I'm currently driving. That's the thing, man. Thank you, Royal We. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate you, baby. Yeah, I'll be here Saturday, I'm sure. So yeah, I don't have anything, Twigs. I have nothing. I barely survived last year racing. Was it the uncle that went to Bristol to see you race? No. No. Where is it? 4.0 straight 60 yet. I think that's all they offered in the 01. Could be wrong. I did get my ability to make music though. That's been a lot for me. I'm about to drop a new EP. Man, I was like knee deep in that shit, and now I cannot find the strength to do it. I just play guitar now. I'll play it for like at 20 minutes a day. Like I have my old ass Ibanez PS10 right here, and I'll just pick it up and play it for like 10 minutes and put it back down. That's what I do. The PS10, it's a beast. It's a beast. Yeah, Timothy Birchall. Yeah, I'm hoping 2025 rocks this world. Oof, I'm worn out, boys. The Cherokee's a brute. It show is. You see DSP trying to get Medicare on his show despite him being in hospice? No, I've not seen that. That sucks about Medicare, man. Stage name on the car if you get the money. Said, hey, man, it's going to be pretty big this year. It's going to be pretty big. You're always more than welcome. A 2000 TJ, hell yeah. Keeps you humble. I'm definitely went through the shit this year for sure. Yeah, Cherokee's good, man. It's just I don't really care for driving it. It's just it's just like a tank, you know. And I'm used to driving my R8, which was like driving a jet on the ground. Perfect. Everything was perfect. And my truck is like a new truck, and it's perfect. And yeah, my truck though will be back soon. I finally dropped it off to get fixed, like last week. So thank God. My truck was deader than hell. It had so many problems. It was just dead. And it's mainly because, well, I think it's only because the DEF system completely crapped out. The whole DEF system was like, gah, and just died. So it's been dead for 6 months, but I took it there to drop it off. So it's good to go now. It's good to go now. Royal Wee says, what's your opinion of fasting if you don't care about getting jacked? I want my gut to heal and lose fat would be great. I want to do a 21-day water fast. I have no opinion on fasting. I know nothing about it. It's not, I don't dislike it or like it. I don't know anything about fasting. I've heard people talk about it in the past, but I don't know anything about it. What's always worked for me is just low caloric, high protein, low carb. It's always worked so well for me. So I've just never done anything else. I've never explored any other diet. I tried my diet for the first time when I was 24 and I lost like 80 pounds. And then I was like, well, shit, I'll just do this every year for 3 months. And I did it every year for 3 months. And I've done it every year for 3 months. And it's always worked out. So it has evolved slowly. Obviously, like I like seasoned stuff now, and I get high quality meats, and I'll eat like good chicken. I'll put a little bit of Colby Jack in it. I'll eat egg whites. Is something I didn't do before. I used to eat boiled eggs. Now I eat egg whites, and I'll eat different things here and there. Like I made PDH. I don't make shit. She made a pizza that was like a protein diet pizza, and it was like really nice. And the macros were great. They were great. So I ate one of those. 2 slices, which I think was like 480 calories, 18 carbs, and a ton of protein, you know. What do I need to do to make sure Sad Lad Chad gets a salty variant when I back it? I don't know. Can you put like info in when you back it? If you can change like the name info, it'll be all good. Just let me know what it says on there, and if not, you can just back it, and then you can email me on Indiegogo. You can message me off of Indiegogo, and I'll have the message saved because I have all the messages saved for shirt sizes for the VIP tier. Look at this! Look at this beautiful PS10. Look at this beautiful PS10. Beautiful, beautiful boy. What a beautiful guitar. I'm gonna change the bridge soon though, or the saddles, because they are destroyed because they're like 40 years old. And your string is not supposed to be inside the saddle, but they are on almost every freaking string. So they grip and tug and bullshit. So, well, it's actually way more. It's like 50 years old. I don't know why I said 30, but yeah, it's a nice guitar, man. Japanese, back when the Japanese were kicking ass. They still do with ESP. To be fair, Rams are shit trucks. Why get one? I don't know anything about brand loyalty stuff. I basically researched efficient rates, and they're all pretty similar as far as American trucks go. The 6.7 Cummins outperformed everything with reliability. The issue is the DEF systems. The DEF systems are hyper shit, so they go out on like 50% of the trucks, which is just terrible. And that's kind of the way with every single brand. The DEF system's kind of universal, and it is a nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare, and I'm so sad that they exist. And I would like to delete it, but I don't have time to like find a shop that'll do it under the table, and I just don't have time for any of that. I just take it there, fix it, bring it back. Blame the EPA. Yep. Blame the EPA, please. I miss vehicles that were simple. Man, you ever rented a new vehicle? They are awful. They have like they buzz at you and scream at you if you even touch the line. Bam, 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 all cars shaking, buzzing the steering wheel. Imagine an 80-year-old person driving one of those. They would get scared so quick they'd wreck immediately. Oh, just wreck immediately. What are they thinking? Yeah, it's awful. I don't know. It's gross. All those alerts from Normass. Yeah, that's why I don't. I mean, I rent them. I'll rent them every now and then because I have to. But my truck is just it's simple and nice. Granted, it's a 2018, but it's a nice, simple truck. Big as it's giant, of course. It's a big monster, but it's just that comfortable ride. It's got the little TV thing, like multimedia thing. And it's kind of has the presentation of an older vehicle, but it's got all the new shit in it, like Bluetooth and all that. My car brake checks you if you try to crash. Yeah. I was driving a car in Iowa, I think, recently. And somebody like quickly moved into my lane and it had that like 3-prong follow sensor, right? Somebody like quickly like got into my lane like 30 feet ahead of me or something. And the truck just slammed the brakes and scared the living shit out of me. It was I was just driving normal, just driving like this. And somebody gets over slowly and then the truck's like, and I'm like, holy shit, I like almost panicked. So what the fuck just happened? And I'm like, why would you make that a feature? That's so dangerous. It's probably made with, the thought in mind that people are going to just not pay attention at all and just play on their phone, I guess. I don't know. Sean, did you just back it with some crazy name? How long you gotta let your car warm up? What car? Which car? My Jeep? Fuck, I'd start it and take off. I'd go, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I have a Jeep Wrangler. I have an a YJ. I have a YJ, but I blew the engine on it. Blew it sky high because I had like a racing engine in it for some reason, and it was sputtering like a motherfucker. And I was going up a hill, so I gave it some beans, blew up. Freaking oil everywhere. It's nice. Thank you again, real quick, to Jenny and Gabriel Knight for these giant red boys. I really appreciate y'all keeping us alive here. I love you. Thank you. You think Bugatti's overrated? I would not know. I've never even seen one in real life. TJ Wrangler manual. Yeah, mine's a YJ, and it's also manual. It's sad. Anyways, let me rate somebody. Sean, did you say if you backed that? I want to make sure this is you so I can bookmark it. If not, we got another backer. If so, we got another backer. Maybe because you didn't let it warm up. My Wrangler? No, it was first time I had started it in like a year, and it was idling in my garage for like 20 minutes. And then I took off, and then it was sputtering, probably because the carb was so fucking dirty. Exploded. Looking for no truck opinions? Shit, I don't know. I have a 2018 Ram 2500 6.7 Cummins. It's a great truck, but the DEF went out on it and fucking ruined my life. So I'll hit you up on the snap later after it streams. All right, cool. Well, we got another backer then. Thank you. I appreciate you, baby. Where are we at? Let's refresh it and then do Naked Snake and get the hell out of here. Boom. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. It's not Sean. Yeah, I saw that. I saw it. All right, let me choose who we're going to rate tonight. And we'll be back Saturday, of course. The Dead Channel streams. Let's see. Let's do. We'll do Zombie Goes Numbs. Thank you, Shadowcat. I love you. Love you, Shadowcat. Thank you. You can't get a dude to wipe sponsor a fucking protein powder. Yeah, it's not that easy. You would think it is. Thank you, Shadowcat. I love Shadowcat. I prefer the power. You shut your mouth. Look at it. I say how nice your face is, and you change it. I'm glad you're listening, though. No. Yeah, it doesn't work like that, man. That's what Jeff, I reach out to those companies all the time. I reach out to companies that are very in line with like my real life, and you would be surprised how much they don't care. And they don't have to, is my point. But what I'm saying is you would think, but it's just not the case. Right? But we're doing good, man. We're good. We're good to go. So we don't have to worry about it. Man, we got another contribution. Jesus. I'm trying to do Naked Snake. Why are you doing this at the last minute, guys? Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Damn. I need to update my copy pauses. You do, man. What's up? 302. Look at that, guys. We are rolling. We're rocking and rolling. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that, man. Hot diggity damn. All right, let's do Naked Snake, and then we're going to raid Zombies Go Numb. I love you. Appreciate you. Here we go. It's time. One more time. My hair is going to be destroyed, by the way, because I quite literally was like on the phone and doing stuff right up until the stream started. I even forgot I'd scheduled it at 8:45. I thought it was at 9, so I was freaking out. Thank you, Jeff. I love you, dude. Time for Naked Snake. Naked Snake. 298 times in a row. I appreciate you guys. Let's get on it. Doggone it. Here we go. It's time.
thrill, with darkness and silence through the
Donna,
night.
already starting us. Here we go, Donna. You ready?
I'm searching, I'm melting to you.
It's that time again, boys. Let's go.
In my heart, but you're so
Alina.
not for honor, but for you.
In my time, Steph, there be nobody else. Lisa, crying. It's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Here we go, boys.
Someday you'll go red. Someday you feed on a tree frog. It's your a trial to survive.
Oh my God, can you believe it? I give my life, not for honor, but for you. Lisa. In my time, there be nobody else. Yeah. Crying. It's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. 398 in a row. Here we go. Thank you guys so much. Here, one more time. Here we go. Junebug. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? Thank you guys so much. Love you. Appreciate it. At least Ken, you're the best. Get on it, dog. Thank you. I appreciate it. Pedro Gorestiza says we did it. 100K. Yellow Flash helped us. It was really nice to see everybody come together and just freaking power through, man. It was really nice. And I'm glad so many people. That's how you can tell that Jeff made an impact on so many people. So many people showed up. He's awesome. Thank you, Pedro. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you guys so much for all your support and their love. We got 12 backers today. We did good. Killed it. I think we got more than that, actually. I can't remember. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. We're going to raid Zombies Go Numb. Say Cam raid in the chat. Cam raid in the chat. Oh, my God. Get on it, doggone it. Love you guys. Hell yeah. I'll see you guys Saturday. Don't forget. Don't forget.